was very upset about this, but it's dead now, so who the fuck cares? uh, Ralph, uh, you guys finally figured some stuff out about Ralph. You haven't broached that subject yet. Seeing as he ripped his mask off, his jaw and metallic jaw unhinged, and a bolt of lightning shot out of it.
Vagri doesn't look surprised.
Okay, that
Well, he
explains a
doesn't look
lot, Ralph.
surprised at the fact that what he is. He looks surprised at the fact that he shot out a giant bolt of lightning because the
All
lightning
I
was
say is,
cool.
all I have to say to Ralph is, Ralph. All I gotta say is, honestly, that was freaking badass.
Thanks. Please don't.
So
Vagri
let's
can
skip the
fill
next
you.
one.
Vagri already knows.
Look,
My deal. He can fill you in, and please do not tell anyone. It's a whole thing.
he is a special Warforged. He doesn't even know why he's special. Um,
The fact that you just did Foos Roda kind of
no,
says it
no,
all.
that's not why he's special. He's special because as long as he stays in the poisoned like trenches and everything, he stays active and he can't die.
He he can be
He can be
completely
destroyed, but he
disintegrated.
cannot die. He just
He'll wake up
appears.
the next morning. Yeah, he'll reform.
Jesus.
Yeah,
But he also cannot survive outside of this for very long because
for more than a
he'll
week
run out
on
of power.
average. Yeah,
Aw.
something in the magic of the trenches themselves
Keeps you out. Got it.
keeps him active. Yeah.
If we can figure out what is keeping him active so he can figure a way to survive outside the trenches,
He
then
would very
he'll be able
much
to
like
help
to
us.
leave.
He'll be a great
He
ally.
he was first activated 2 years before the end of the war. He fought in the war some. Then the war ended, and he forgot everything about how he functions. Forgot all of his orders and everything. And he has had to largely live inside this hellscape for 50 years.
Yep.
He does not enjoy
Damn.
it.
That's why when he mentioned that getting melted by acid does not feel good, he has been
Yeah.
melted by acid. I'm
Yes.
surprised y'all didn't catch that.
So you guys, Ralph grabs this battery and puts it in the mech for you guys.
I have a question.
Yes.
These mortars, how big are they?
The mortars, they're the big ones. They're like
Full on
Like a foot
artillery.
diameter ones?
no, not like that style, but they're
I was
they're
just
like
thinking,
100 they're like
can I
standard
take one?
180s.
Can I disconnect it
Tie
from its
rope to
mount
it.
and put it in the mech?
You can't put it in the mech, but you can certainly
Because I was thinking to sell it.
tie it onto the sides, tie it onto the top. Each one of these, the one you're next to already got fired. The other two have one round in each of them.
No, I use this one.
You use that one?
Yeah, you shot the rock.
We used two of them.
Okay,
This
then
one should
there's
be
only one
still
round.
full.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's one more artillery shell by
And
the
does that
artillery
artillery
that
have
you
a wheel?
cannot move.
Is it is it like a flat cannon or is it like one of those like hard mounted ones that you have to put on a trailer?
It looks like it has wheels, but the way I described it is it's attached to the ground on a like
Okay.
a rotational.
So it's like one of those
Thingy.
like heavier like emplacement ones.
Yeah, it's more of an emplacement than
And
an
not a
actual
flat
mobile
cannon.
artillery.
Or,
Yeah.
is that the right one? Field cannon or whatever they're called.
Yeah, field gun.
Field gun, that's what they are.
Yeah.
That's the way the thing you have on there looks more like a field gun is what I was asking. Yeah. Okay. So we have let me bring up my notes real quick.
We have the armor plating.
I have my notes. Give me a second. Oh wait, yeah, how much armor? We have 3.
You have 3 1 by 1 by 1 inch.
You mean
sheets
1
of
foot by
ammo.
1 foot?
Yes.
I thought you said. You sure 1 foot? I thought you said it was bigger.
No, it is 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 inch. On average, they're kind of wonky shaped, but that's about the square footage you're gonna get. 1 square foot.
Adamantine
one
or
can-
what was it?
Adamantine, yes.
How you
Yeah.
spell that?
It's in the notes in the Discord.
Got it. Actually, I didn't realize the Notes app on Windows actually has autocorrect. What the fuck?
If
So we have
I
that. We have a functioning machine gun, um, 60 machine gun rounds, a broken machine gun,
so you took that one.
2 frag grenades. Okay. And then also, I'm gonna just take off that mortar and strap it to the mech to take back with us to sell.
you
I have
drop
some
that
rope
one.
if you need it.
One.
Yeah, this is getting kind of bulky. Uh, you're
It's not good for
probably gonna have.
combat.
Yeah,
Or
no. I don't. You're not gonna be able to fit anything else on top or onto the sides of the mech.
Mhm.
Um,
I was gonna say we could just dragged it by a rope.
Nah, it'll get torn up. I think we'll be
True.
fine with that mount, and as long as we don't use the mech for combat, just use it to transport. Because we're heading
Yeah.
back.
yeah,
How much do the batteries weigh?
Not much because he has a bag thing for them,
Oh.
specifically meant for them.
he does.
You mentioned that when we first came here.
I don't remember that. Okay, sure. So Ralph starts slotting them onto his. If you guys grab him, he's. You ever play Helldivers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the recoilless backpack.
Oh yeah, that thing where it has
He
like the
it has like
slot.
3 different slots in it,
Mm-hmm.
and he slots all 3 of those into there. And he also grabs the depleted one and brings that along as well.
Because who knows? Maybe it'll be useful if they can figure something out, or maybe they can split the charge, but from one of the full ones and have it half and half.
Maybe, who knows?
That's an emergency one. Yeah.
Ralph says, I always grab, even if it's depleted, the rarer stuff, especially these
Yeah.
batteries.
And who knows? They could use it for something. We don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
There
somebody
might
will
be a
figure
way to
out something
recharge it
someday.
later on.
Okay, so do you guys.
I think we should head back and just be ready because the shift that happened, that really fucking massive one.
Yeah, we better hurry the hell up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also, the mech
I'm
isn't
ready to
good for
go back
fighting
in.
anymore either, anyways, because it's been melted so severely.
Some just dawned on me if we're probably not deep in the mech. So once we
Oh
get
no, yeah.
that
I was
on,
gonna rent. I was gonna say let's rent a cart from the nearest village and use that to take the rest of the stuff back.
The nearest village is Neverwinter.
But I thought you said like I was assuming like a small village or something.
to this
Because
car we can
from
buy.
between here and there is half of a ruined city, and then farm fields, and then there's like a couple miles of forest.
I
It's
guarantee there's some people travel along the road, right?
Yeah, you might find some.
Oh, well, we can barter with somebody traveling on the road to get them to let them borrow their cart.
Um,
Or
and I am retconning something.
Uh-huh.
yeah, what?
Ralph will tell you that there is a standing bounty on soul coins that contain good souls, not evil souls, of 100 gold per soul that can be freed. So
Okay.
you bring them to the church, and if they succeed in freeing them,
And they're
you get
good
the bounty.
souls. Yeah.
Wait, so if they're bad souls, they're fine to like, use the machine, something?
They just
Pretty
get
much,
you
because
just don't get
they're
anything.
already a devil.
Yeah.
They're
They're souls that are not they're already evil. They're not
Irredeemable.
worth saving.
the souls that would immediately go back to the hells and just get turned back into a soul
Yeah.
coin. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or a lemure
Okay.
or something.
So, can I look around and see what has changed outside the area that's stable?
Uh,
Like stay in the
sure.
stable area, but
Well,
just
the
like
first thing you notice, um, is the fog is much clearer.
Oh shit.
Wait, was the dragon causing all this? I
There's
look
still
at Ralph.
poison, but it's not as bad, and you can see further.
I look at
Yay!
Ralph and say, "Was the dragon making the poison worse?"
Uh, oh, seems like it. It was a there was a green dragon mixed in there, so.
Hmm.
And green dragon lair. Well, no, he wouldn't know that. That was a dragon lair you guys just fought in.
Mm-hmm.
So things were afoot.
Yeah, I think we should try to get out of here as efficiently as possible.
Yeah, everything else, the layout here seems the same. You can still see some down here. You still see some dead imp. Well, no, they'd be piles of ashes.
You see the piles of ashes.
Yeah, and the giant acid pit to the south is still there. And the giant tank wreckage. Yeah.
I think we're ready to head out. Oh wait, no, we should long rest, shouldn't we?
Oh, you just leveled up, so something.
Yeah.
Level up in this world doesn't get your health back. You're still hurt.
It doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
Weird, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's not magical. It's just
Didn't
it's a game
last time I
mechanic, not
heal
a.
a lot of people?
Huh?
Last time I used healing on somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah, you used it on me because I was almost dead.
Yeah.
I had 2
Okay,
health.
Yeah, Vagri almost got eaten.
I got so close to dying.
He was going
Yeah,
for you. You're bite
Yeah,
sized.
let's at least rest, at least long enough to recover.
Long
from
rest.
those skills.
Yeah, you're back in the safe
Yeah.
bunker area. You can,
I'll just put the stuff inside, back up the mech, and take the soul coins out of it like I did before.
Is anybody going to do a watch, or are you just gonna all fall asleep?
Oh, I'm gonna just do like I think we should take each of us have a shift, so since it shouldn't take too much time. Like if we split it between all of us.
Need sleep.
All right.
But you
Yeah,
meditate.
you stayed in the back. Didn't you didn't use any? You used one spell slot, and once you fell
Oh, good
asleep, I took
point.
over for you. And
And just have yeeting Eldritch Blast.
yeah, it was a lot of Eldritch blasting.
So yeah, you can keep watch. Maybe take a short rest.
Get your warlock
Mana.
spells back. Yeah, so you guys do that.
I'm gonna still set up like something near the entrance to make like a noise making trap.
Yeah, nothing interesting happens. Your noise trap, nothing happens. Seems pretty quiet.
Maybe the dragon scared everything off,
Who
Don't
knows?
jinx it.
or maybe us killing the dragon did it.
Or maybe it took 5 sessions to get here, and I don't want it to take 5 sessions
Maybe.
to get out.
Maybe.
5? What?
I don't
It
think
took-
we have room
It
to
wasn't
carry
5,
much
but it was
more.
too many. I didn't
Yeah.
expect it to take this long.
Maybe, and we also have room
In
to
a
carry enough more, so
mile.
we're gonna take the most direct route back.
Meta
bad.
knowledge. Yep. Okay. So yeah, you guys wake up. It's evening. It's getting darker out, but the poison isn't getting thicker like Ralph said it normally would. And Ralph says, I think that dragon was largely what was making this place so dangerous. Now that it's for sure dead, blew up its head and everything.
Is the change in the magic affecting you at all?
I feel fine. I'm not.
You're
I
not
can
draining
tell.
power?
I can tell when my power's draining. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
So it wasn't specifically the poison magic that was causing it. At least we know that now.
No, that stuff still does damage me if I take this shit off.
Oh yeah. Although you're probably more resistant to it than a lot of
Yeah,
the flesh
takes
and blood
longer.
creatures.
Takes longer, definitely.
Yeah.
Um,
I imagine like even Warforged and stuff have some type of
It's-
bio components in them.
it's more of a most poisons have a caustic residue
Yeah.
nature to them, and when it gets in there with the moving parts and shit, it's
Oh yeah.
for you.
Especially like sensitive magical stuff.
Yep.
I was gonna
Um,
say, hold on, I bring up my sheet. When we killed the dragon, I where to put it. I got some of the poison from the dragon and some of its acid.
Yep. You got those in vials. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's head out, I guess.
I did not write down what you got, so
I wrote
At the
down
bottom of my
the
character
other
sheet.
the stuff other than the stuff you looted from the dragon.
I keep telling myself I got to start writing down everything I give you guys, but I keep forgetting to.
I have a list.
I largely trust you guys not to.
I
I
won't.
largely trust most of you guys not to cheat.
You don't trust me?
I've caught you cheating
Not
in
on
other
this.
games.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't lie about these stuff
I
on
know,
here
I know,
though.
I know, I know.
What did
What was
you
that
keep
game we were
out?
playing?
It was
What?
7 days.
7 days, yeah, coming. Oh yeah, I found 6 shotguns in a car. No, you fucking didn't.
I know.
Anyway, we're moving out.
Anyway, yeah, if you guys move out, yeah, where are you heading?
I guess south. I'll like down this path. Wait, I need the arrow. This path. That was the wrong tool.
And Ralph says, it's seemingly less dangerous here if you guys want to hit up some of these other areas.
I don't think we
can
have
find
room
some
to
extra
carry
loot.
stuff though.
Yeah, that's also an issue, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Like
We're getting
we're
pretty loaded up.
loaded up, and it's gonna be hard to even transport it back.
Yeah. Well, if you guys ever want to come back and loot stuff, you guys are cool. I'll help you out if you want.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's head out.
If we ever go into another trench, we might let you know. So, like any other trench areas,
Yeah.
we can let you know in
Starts,
case you want to try to get there with us.
Marching down this way. Do you guys want to go straight towards the bottom left exit?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
go
go straight,
straight.
like try to keep the path we took here.
The original path or straight diagonal down?
Like I was gonna say straight down.
I think
Straight
diagonal,
down
but
and then
whatever.
left.
We can go. It's up to y'all. I'll let y'all decide because I'm
I
not
said
picking either way.
diagonal. Just let's get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna come back to nerd.
My delete key is fucking broken, so I couldn't. I have to spam delete to delete stuff.
Oh shit.
Revolver?
Revolver. Did you fall asleep already?
I see
Revolver.
noise being made, but he's not saying anything.
We can't hear you if you're saying anything.
You're really quiet.
It's muffled.
Type in game. Just type in the in-game
Well, he's
chat.
not in game either.
Yeah, if you gotta be quiet because your parents again.
Type in Discord.
Yeah, type in Discord or chat, game chat.
Actually, said that. Move if you're moving.
Yeah, I'm just asking if you guys are heading straight south or diagonal, which,
We can go diagonal.
yeah. Most of you guys seem to go diagonal, so that's where I'm sending you.
Do you want me to roll perception?
Let me see if you've been to this tile before.
I don't think we've been to this one. The layout is different from any other ones we've seen.
Stuff moves around.
And I'm saying the layout. I don't recognize the layout.
This is one of the empty tiles anyway. So even if you did search, there's nothing here. Just bodies.
Just bodies. Yep. Remains of bodies.
Yep.
Yeah, let's keep going. Clonkety 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 clonk.
Whoa, wait, a little too much on that one.
Yeah, it feels like even and on the high points, you're not having trouble keeping them poison out of your lungs. It's still there, it stings, but it's making your eyes water a bit. That's about it.
And I'm wearing my gas mask again, so.
This is one of the ones.
Oh yeah, I gave you that back.
Well, yeah. Also, the tank is like destroyed, so it's not sealed. Whatever.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing it.
This one is a hill with a tree on
Right
it.
here.
Yeah. There is some trenches going around it. But it looks like if you guys had come through here before, you would have had to either uh
Around or
taken some skill checks to get directly across at the same time without taking damage. But now that the poison's kind of dispersed, you can just walk right over the hill.
is it
Across
a
the
dead tree?
Yes, very dead tree.
Oh, I was hoping it was a tree that somehow is alive in the poison.
No.
Like it's just like some corrupted tree. Although that would be terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Corrupted tree.
You can
Clonkety
actually see
clonkety
from
clonk.
the ground.
Does it seem like anything's phasing it still, or does it seem like that stopped?
You guys are making really good time. Um, it's taking much less time to get through here because you don't have to crawl through areas, keep your head low, move slow. Seems like anything that was alive or undead here, or infernal stuff, got scared away by the dragon fight. That's what it's
Makes
looking
sense.
like.
We might need to start heading south because it's a rectangular area, so
Ooh.
a little bit farther south.
Uh, everybody make a perception check. And
What were you saying?
yeah,
Nat 20.
Damn. Nice.
For Micken.
I think revolver might be out.
Yeah.
Already.
Revolver.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
He's not even on here.
I mean, I'm on roll 20 mobile.
Not on this page.
Oh, we lost.
I'm
Making-
Oh,
refreshing.
now Micken's gone.
What part of
We're
refreshing?
hemorrhaging players.
Oh, I didn't hear you say refreshing.
I said it right before you said anything.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. You can roll for him, I guess.
yeah. Revolver, if you can hear me, if you keep, I'm sorry to say, if you keep falling asleep this soon, we're gonna have to drop you unless we can do the games earlier.
I'm not falling asleep. I'm just undercover.
Oh, I see. Can you roll?
I don't think
You-
you can actually join through the mobile. I think the mobile was having issues.
Okay,
I
I can roll.
I can still make rolls.
It
Can
just
you roll
doesn't
a
show it in
perception
game.
check for me?
Does he need? Oh, unless he gets a nat one, I guess.
Yeah.
But even then, he would be stopped. Okay, that was way too close for comfort.
Yeah, that's under my DC though again. So this time instead of third time's the charm.
Revolver, you need to watch your step.
You have successfully found every single landmine I placed on the map, and each time you have been saved by a natural 20. This time it's scaly. You guys are just trudging through at a higher pace than normal, and
Not watching carefully enough.
yeah, it's kind of buried under the mud, but Scaly sees the glow and grabs your arm and just kind of shifts you to the side to move you around it. And there's another landmine.
Good thing he's small and lightweight.
Those are both normal human size.
But I meant like he's not a fighter, so he's not a bulky.
yeah.
He's not muscled and heavier.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't mean like to like small, like as in pick him up. I meant like small enough where he could
But
easily
with
move.
that perception, also see,
A nuclear warhead.
yeah,
I hope not.
Yay! Uses my what's intelligence to arm it so I can detonate it from a different distance.
Please don't.
you see a skeleton, a bunch of skeletons, dead ones, not
Not alive.
undead
Not
ones.
undead.
Yeah, they're kind of scattered. Their bones aren't attached magically. But one of them has unrotted armor on.
Yoink!
What type of
I'm
armor?
joking. You what are you?
It's
I would.
it looks like studded leather armor, but it looks it's dirty. It's got dirt on it, but it looks almost completely undamaged.
Huh.
That's light armor, so whoever needs light armor, that's perfect for you.
Well, hold on. I do my
Wait,
character sheet.
can I do like use identify or something on it?
Sure, if you want.
It's a ritual, so
Yeah, you can take the time if you want. 10 minutes.
it's 1 minute casting time.
Oh, 1 minute. Okay. I'm used to wizard rituals that all take 10 minutes.
It's the one. It's caused by my class, is why it's ritual.
Yeah. So
Identify. Yeah.
you flip down your goggles and like pull a little lever on the side and to like make it easier to look at this through different.
Magnifying.
Yeah, and you're crawling all over it, and you pull the bones out of it. Yes, yeah. And you see on the inside a little, some scrawled glyphs and uh, engraving on the leather, and yeah, this is a standard +1 studded leather armor.
Oh,
Huh.
well, I think it's too big for me, but if any of
The
you want it, you
I'll
can
take
have it.
the you would know enchanted part of the +1 enchantment makes it resize magically to whoever wears
He's still gonna use that as an excuse
it.
because he
I mean,
doesn't need
either
it.
or. My armor's 15. What's yours?
Studded leather is 13 armor class plus dexterity modifier, and then +1.
So my natural armor class is 15. That would put it at 16.
Mine is already 15, but that's with same kind of item. It would just be a +1 to my current one.
Clerics can wear light armor.
Yep.
Yeah, every time you do that, it fucks up your AC. If you have, you got to manually re-enter it. Usually.
Yeah, if
Weird.
you the new system that they implemented, which your game is updated for, so it won't work, actually does that automatically for you, which is great. Like all the items and stuff, you can set it to equip, and it'll automatically give you the stat stuff for it.
Yeah. So let me. Your character.
I wish it was compatible with the older games because it would have been so much easier to use. It also makes doing a lot of other stuff easier. It's just straight up better.
Why do I not have access to any of your characters? Oh, there. It's closed. That's why.
Give me a second.
What armor do you have, Monkey?
I have unarmored defense, so like 10 plus dexterity plus wisdom, so 14, whatever.
I forgot about that. And also, I think you do. I don't think you're allowed to wear armor as a monk. What about revolver? I don't remember what their armaments are.
15.
No, I meant like what? Like, are you allowed to wear light armor?
As a warlock, I believe
Yeah.
they can wear up to medium armor.
Yeah, because their warlock
No,
have like the
it's-
path blades and stuff.
No, it's just light armor.
Okay.
I just meant like
I
if you
think
do
the pack
certain-
blade ones can, but
That's what I meant. Like some of them can wear the higher. Yeah. But yeah, you could use that one because it'll give you a bonus to your armor.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. I
Or
forgot to
Micken.
add something to my character sheet when I
Yeah.
first made this. So, technically, I probably would have had a stronger armor. Hold on, let me go look.
What armor?
What
Also,
about my
clerics.
armor class.
Mhm.
Just remember, I'm a lizard folk.
Yep, he's
Let me
got
see.
natural armor.
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot to put that in my character sheet. Let me go see if I can find it.
that'll be fine. But yeah, I think we should give it to Revolver
Okay, I agree.
since
Be
your
squishy.
natural armor will probably get it to about to the same amount.
Boltar's already at 15 because he has that
It'll give him 16 though,
cloak of protection. Yeah,
right? Wait, what's your dexterity modifier?
+2.
2.
And it's a +1, so it'd be 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yep. So you get to go
I
up to
think
16.
I think studded is 13, or is it 12? Either way, it wouldn't. Oh no, it's 12 plus dex, so it would only be 15. The chainmail armor was 13 plus dex, which is what I have. I thought it was the same as chainmail.
Yeah, he's already got studded leather armor.
So yeah, it would just be
So
a
he's
+1
he's
to his
at
current one.
15. Yeah.
Ah,
So
here we go.
yeah, you can replace your studded leather armor with +1 if you want.
So just add 1 to yours. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Okay, so I will have had the same armor class anyway.
Okay. Let's continue, I guess. Do y'all want to head more south? Or just get to the edge and then... Well, Admiral, real quick. If we get to that left edge, could we leave there, or is it only in the bottom left corner?
The road that leads to the trenches is at tile.
In the bottom left.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
So the trenches continue left really far, like miles and miles. And
Oh,
once
so
they
it's
leave
like this is
right,
the
miles and
entrance would
miles
be like
more.
down right on the thing here, heading south.
Yeah, those are the edges of the trenches
Okay.
on the south side.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
Ready? Yep.
you
Yep,
guys keep
ready.
moving.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
And now let's see.
Clonkety clonk. Clonk, clonk. Ooh, gun. Clonk, 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 clonk.
What tile is it? 19.
Perception?
Make an investigation check. You guys haven't been in this one yet.
Well, I'm on it.
22.
22.
4.
That's what I get
Damn,
for
if
having a
it had to-
+6.
If it was perception, I wanted that at 21.
Revolver.
You find a cart with the equivalent of the red cross on it, the red crest.
Ooh.
You find 2 more health stims,
I'm good.
regular health
And
stim.
it happens to be a cart.
Yeah, it's small. It's like a kind you would pull by
Did
yourself.
I use my greater health stems? I don't remember.
It had to be pretty small to fit through the trenches.
During that dragon fight, did I use
And-
my health stems? I don't remember.
You used one of them. You used one of your graders.
Okay, because I forgot to knock it off. I knew I used at least one, but I couldn't remember what I used.
I'm trying to reconciliate the Coliseum fight I had you do with the.
Yeah,
'cause
that
you
I
used
used
all of them.
in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I literally would have been dead like 4 times over.
You only used one of them right after you abandoned the.
I used it because I was about to die
Yeah.
from the attack thing,
Yeah.
the bite or whatever it did.
And then you find another poison resist potion.
Ooh. I'm gonna let you all take those, by the way.
Wasn't anything crazy in that one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it's just it's resources
Resources are resources, man.
and
A
things you
lot
can
of it
sell
was
later on
abandoned
if we don't need
after
them.
the war.
So the health stems are things that luckily they didn't lose the knowledge for
Yeah.
because they weren't weapons.
Yeah, no.
So the things that bettered
Yes.
humanity during the war, or bettered like people during the war that weren't for weapons,
Hmm.
got luckily
what
kept.
it is they took the potion and they invented the injector. You just fill the injector with the potion.
It's like an EpiPen kind of thing where it's like
Yeah.
a auto injector, like a
Yeah,
spring-loaded syringe.
Instead of having to absorb into your bloodstream through your insides, it goes directly into your bloodstream.
Mhm.
Straight to your
I
heart,
imagine
straight to your
it's
brain.
just like what was special about it is they figured out a way to put it in a cartridge that kept the needle from getting damaged,
Yeah.
where it only exposed the needle when you wanted it to inject.
Yep. Yeah, that's all you find there.
Mhm.
You find more bodies, of course, and always bodies.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
Hold on, I'm bringing in the cart. Are the wheels intact?
Yeah.
Okay, can we strap it to the back of the hook it to the back of the thing?
I'll just pull it. Just put
Yeah,
some
it's
lightweight.
the
Or
it's
is a hand
designed.
cart?
Yeah, it's a hand cart. It's like
Oh,
a wheel.
okay.
It's basically a reverse wheelbarrow.
Okay, well, I understand what you're talking about now. So it's
Yeah.
like one of those carts that they use for like the farm markets,
Yeah,
farmers markets.
it's not huge. You could
Yeah.
maybe fit some of the stuff you put on there.
Anything not
it's-
too
Yeah, throw
heavy.
the busted machine gun in
It's
here.
made of wood that is getting old.
And I feel like it's made to. It was originally designed to carry supplies and also people.
Okay, never mind. Just keep walking.
I would keep it with you just in case.
It's helpful.
Who knows? Could be
Yeah,
useful.
true. I'll pull it along, make sure it stays intact and all that. Wait,
Just not anything too heavy.
does anybody know mending that would work on this?
It's too old. It's not like damaged. It's just the wood is
Mending-
rotted.
Yeah, mending doesn't really de-age stuff.
It's more so like for putting things back together.
Got
It doesn't really add materials. More so,
Oh, it can.
just not in like the
Yeah.
reinforcement kind of.
Yeah.
If it's something that's damaged due to age, that isn't like rust, like wood, just natural aging of the wood.
Yeah.
The wood, it would be like saying like mending could
you could-
like repair a rotted plank into a full plank,
Brand new one. Gotcha.
which wouldn't work really. But if it was a snap
you can,
plank,
you can
could
create a
stick them
little
together.
bit out of nothing, but not a lot out of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
okay,
it
I'll
could put
pull
a
it
snap
anyway.
plank together and fill the gaps, but it can't turn a snap plank into a brand new one straight off the
No, I
lumber
got it.
mill.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, you guys move down here.
Okay.
Clonkety clonkety
Let's
clonk.
see. You don't need to make a check to see what's in this tile, because this tile was not here originally. I think. Yeah, this is the right one. My brain is stupid sometimes.
Oh, by the way, if my fan is audible on my mic, let me know.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't think so.
It was
Just
hot in
noise
here, so I
canceling.
turned on the fan and blew it on. Blowing on me.
You see a leg, a giant metal leg. This
Hey Ralph,
leg
is this your leg?
I wish I was that tall. This leg is maybe 70 feet long.
70 feet?
Yes, just the leg.
That's not a leg. That's a fucking tower.
Yeah. One big joint in the middle.
Is it like
laying on
a
its side.
humanoid, or is it like
It's
a more
mechanical looking? Imagine
less like more like a
the
walker?
giant walkers from
Yeah.
Star Wars, but
Oh, like
bigger.
the AT-ATs?
like but like twice the size.
Oh no, those are already about that length.
Okay, then
AT-ATs
imagine
are
twice.
massive.
Yeah, I'm imagining twice the size of that.
Oh fuck, that would be more than a whole tile in
Yeah.
length.
Yeah, it's laying very wide across.
Yeah.
One end sticking kind of up into the air, but it's dug down into the ground, and even then, it's so thick, it's about 20 feet up into the air. And
What is
it's
it made
blocking
out
your
of?
path.
I was
Hell
thinking as your walker.
iron.
Oh, so this is one of the hellish things.
Yeah.
Fuck. Does it have like any like maintenance corridors in it?
Probably.
or
Let's
is it
try it.
just
Roll a perception check.
11?
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll
no.
too, just for the hell of it. See if I see a hatch.
Nope.
Damn.
No.
Nope.
No. You see, there's lots of greebles around, just random bits of
It-
metal looking
it's-
to you, as far as you can tell.
If it had a hatch, it's probably buried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's blocking your path.
Let's go around this.
Okay. Yeah, you can get
But
around
you
it
said
pretty
there was
easily.
scraps of metal around.
It's made out of hell metal, so it would hurt us if we touch it.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Well, no, yours is made out of hell metal.
Oh, I thought that you said this was too.
Yeah,
meant-
and it's not hurting you to touch it.
No, I meant as you said, like what I tried to.
Dragon.
Oh no, wait, that was the
different.
dragon's
Yeah, that
metal
was
parts.
the dragons. Yeah,
That's what it was. Okay.
it was,
You
you
ended
could
up-
have. You would
Is
have
there
had to
any small
find an
pieces
inventive
that
way
didn't-
to carry it around.
Fuck that. I didn't want to. We have enough shit, Harry.
Fair enough.
Um, yeah, people make a living. You know this well, Vagri. People
recycle
make
or
a living
sell.
out of
Just scraps.
scrounging through ancient ruins and
It's what my family does.
yeah.
They literally travel in a big loop and
Yeah.
sell the stuff that they
It
scrap.
takes a lot of time and it's very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good thing goblins reproduce quickly.
Oh my god.
He was raised by goblins. Yeah, they only live about
forgot
20
about
years. Yeah, and they die constantly. The whole thing.
And it's one of those things where the clan's motto is: if you die trying to get something cool, you died a good death.
Yeah. So without the dangers of the trenches currently being present, it's easy enough to just go around. Save
I'm
some
glad we
time.
didn't encounter this while trying to go sneaky. Like,
And you can push barbed wire and stuff out of the way. You've been doing it the whole time. Yep.
and I
you
feel
get
like
to
the Hellstomper could help shift some of that barbed wire,
yeah, you can just step on it, honestly. and
press it
crush
down
out
so
of the
they can
way, yeah.
climb over it easily.
Yeah, and so you guys get to the end, and there's the road leading out towards south.
Bonkety bonkety bonkety. And you mentioned that they wouldn't be happy with me using the helmet, so I'm gonna just
Yeah, so
bring it into town, kind of thing. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that.
make yeah, I mean you make your decisions here. I've
I'm not
presented you the
taking it into
information.
town. I'm just that that's something that Ralph brought up
Well,
before.
we had to pass through a bunch of areas to get here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let's wait. Let's try to flag somebody with a cart down, and
Well, I was
offer to
gonna say,
pay them.
or we went to a wooded area on our way here. Had that cart here, we could probably just take the wheels off it, just make a bigger cart.
It's
You want
it'd be too
to-
difficult.
Make a cart?
Nah.
Now, just
you
throwing a
can.
suggestion.
You're not gonna get back to town before the funeral, though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let's wave down a person who has a cart, because like it's a pretty well traveled road, right?
Yeah.
Just flag them down, offer them money on arrival, like just obviously travel with them, like they'll go with us still. Offer them payment on arrival.
Well, let's see
With
how
an
this
upfront
goes.
payment.
Let's see if you find someone.
And if the first person doesn't accept, we can always flag down another person.
Well, I rolled a straight D100 luck check. You keep traveling south. You're stomping along.
Oh, no,
you're
I was
not
gonna-
find any guards or anything for a while.
I was gonna make sure it wasn't visible for make sure if we're getting too close, keep it all off the road, kind of thing.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
Just yeah. Oh, we're stealth. Well, not my stealth. Oh, one second. Let me click the hell stopper real quick. That was the wrong one. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are.
Hellstomper has a worse stealth.
I know, but I still want to do that.
And
fact-
somehow beat you by 2.
I don't know why it has a 0. It should have a -3, but that's fine.
Because you didn't put the dexterity in.
Yeah, I did. I was only thinking about the strength at the time.
Yeah.
While we're
ooh.
walking along, I asked Ralph, "You wouldn't happen to have a way to contact the city from here, would you?"
Me? No.
And also, Admiral, I wasn't planning on like going very far down the road. I just meant like out, like to get to at least to the main road
Oh, the main road's
and
right
wait
there.
there.
So
I was
the
just
way
gonna wait there.
the way the let me pull you to a drawing map real quick.
Mm-hmm. I was just planning on waiting there until uh, somebody with a cart came by. Just park the Hellstomper out of sight. Get the supplies and everything moved over close to the road,
So
just slightly out of sight.
here's the coastline
Mm-hmm.
of the city of Faerun. Here's Neverwinter.
And you have the map, don't you? The big world map.
Yes, I do. Okay. Where are
That's a minute to load. Alright, zooming in.
Are we in the trench lands, or where are we?
Yeah.
No, okay. So you guys are over here. This is
Oh, we're not in the big trench line. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're in
We're
Silver
just on the
Country.
edge of it.
So I haven't modified this very much yet. So the trenches you were in are here. Here the hills I was talking about that don't exist anymore are there.
The big volcano that's gone now.
The main road comes up here, and it used to go around the left of the mountains here.
Mm-hmm.
Now it splits off,
goes either
along
way.
the river, and goes up this way
Mm-hmm.
around the trenches.
Okay.
So you guys come out, and you're already on the main road
Mhm.
because it skirts right along the edges of the trench lands.
Just far enough away where it's not affected by the poison.
Yeah. So if you want to find a cart, you're going to have to travel down the main road for, according to my roll, a while.
Fuck! Why didn't you let us roll luck?
I roll luck for the world,
Damn
whether or not random NPCs.
Are there any farmers along the way, like a farm or something?
So between the city and here, there's a bunch of farmland that kind of stretches across this area.
Any farmhouses or like anywhere like where you see the.
Yeah, you find some farmhouses. Yeah.
Can I go up to one of them and ask them if they have a cart we can?
Yeah, you walk up, knock on the door. When old crusty old man comes out, what do you want?
I have a.
What are you doing on my land? What's that big thing back there stomping on my fields?
No, it's not in the. I have it hit off out of sight.
He rolled a nat 20 on perception.
God damn it, he's seeing. That thing is a fancy machine we borrowed from the trenchlands. We have.
Micken was saying something. What did you say, Micken?
What was the name of the kingdom that sent us here?
Neverwinter. The Elemental Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Elemental Empire. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They rule most of the entire east coast of.
So I'm gonna mention. I'm gonna say.
Bow to the man, and just say, "Sir, we were asked to go scavenging in the trenchlands near here. Unfortunately, we did not plan ahead and did not bring the cart. Would you happen to have one we can purchase from?
And can we buy it off of you? But at least pay to use it.
Make a persuasion check.
Fuck.
Hold on, let me try.
You both roll because you're both helping each other with it. 17.
I'm gonna also flash a bit of say, like hold out some like a little pouch that has like
jingle a pouch in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because money does speak more better than words, for me at least.
It's a bag. They won't know if it's coppers though.
The Empress has always been good to us farmers, but I need to make some 200 gold.
And it can, is that to buy the cart off of you or to borrow it?
It's to borrow the cart, and you all know immediately that's fucking highway robbery.
I'm gonna real quick. Can I say I'm gonna go speak with my group real quick, and we will come back to let you know.
Sure,
Well,
whatever.
I'm gonna go ask Ralph. Is
Why am I
Ralph with
doing
us
the
still?
Ralph voice? No,
Is
because he was
Ralph still
talking
with
from the
us?
inside. Yeah. Ralph's there. Yeah.
How much do you think we can get for all the stuff we have?
Get the MG. My notes. I have a list here of stuff that I remembered you had.
I have a list of everything too, if you want.
Handguns will probably sell for
For the stuff we're gonna
400
sell, like for
each. The handgun ammo is gonna sell for more than you'd think. That handgun ammo is pretty rare. So about 20 gold
I
per
was planning
shot
on
for that.
keeping the handguns, but I meant like for the
Uh,
machine guns, the metal, the mortar, machine gun
the
ammo.
the rifles will sell for around it. Adamantine, it's valuable, but it's raw and needs a lot of work before it can be turned into something sellable. So you're not going to get. You'll still get like 1,000 gold per each of those sheets, but if you turn it into something, if you pay to have it turned into something, it's going to be way more valuable. I'm talking like tens of thousands of gold. The Walker, if you could find a black market guy probably to buy that as scrap. Or if it's unpowered and you can convince people that you didn't get it here by illegal means, um, you can probably sell it even to like a secret or someone for 2,000 gold just for scrap. If
or
they're black
Or
market,
could
yeah.
I offer it to the farmer as a trade?
The no
Or
farmer will ever
maybe
without the battery.
fuck. But okay.
Battery down.
So let's see if we can talk the farmer down a bit. Um,
and you also got the
I was gonna
MGs, the
say,
mortars. You got a
yeah.
good
I think we'll be
maybe
good.
15,000 gold worth of
I
stuff here.
think even if we pay a little bit extra, we'll be okay. We'll be still making a good profit.
And
you're right.
Vagri, man, you're a smart guy. If you can figure out a way to get that walker running without using the soul coins, you're looking at you could buy
A
land
lot of
with
money.
that. You could buy land and live it up for the rest of your life with that kind of money.
So I have a question, Admiral.
Yes.
Is that a possibility?
Um, we can talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, I have an idea then.
Mhm.
I'll pay. We'll try and talk him down, but if he's adamant, I'll pay up the gold,
No, we can all. That's no. Trust me,
or we can all chip in.
we can just chip in. That's not very much
Okay.
gold. But so I'm gonna go up to the. Let's go up to the farmer and see if we can talk him down.
Can I try the
Right.
persuasion thing?
Did you not roll before?
No?
Then please do.
Okay.
Watch him then. It's higher than me.
Sorry,
Mhm.
I was typing something.
Yeah.
They already did the persuasion.
Whatever.
But I meant just to try to barter him down.
Oh, to barter him down. Yeah. What are you saying to try and barter him down?
So I'm gonna go up to him and say, what we can do. The best we can do at the moment for the money we have is 150, but will also guarantee to get your cart back to you.
Guarantee it.
I swear on the reputation of what is the name of our guild?
The Jade Dragons.
Of the Jade Dragons.
Oh, you're working for the Jade Dragons, huh? What's your name?
Vagri.
I agree. Okay. What's your name? Uh he points to Ichi in turn and asks your names.
Frankly, people have a hard time saying my real name, so everybody just calls me Scaly.
You're pretty easy to remember. Big lizard guy, yeah.
That one over there is Desmond.
He does not take that deal.
Oh.
He's got work to do. He's getting impatient too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he points at each of you. He's talking from inside. That's why I've decided I keep doing the Ralph voice for him.
Muffled.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a heavy smoker.
Yeah. Well, he comes out. and I will remember to not do fucking Ralph's voice for him. Well, yeah. Now I know all your names. I know where you. If I don't get my cart back, I can come and go. All I like. Especially the officials. Fuck those guys. Yeah, all right. 150 gold and bring it back.
I'll make sure you get it back. Is it possible for me to leave that walker here and come back and get it when I bring your cart back?
As long as it's not on my land.
Oh, it's off in the. You saw it over there in the woods, right? It's not on. Is that your land?
Do a better job at hiding it.
Okay, I'll make sure. I'll make sure to get it well camouflaged.
Yeah. Well, it's always.
All right, so
On my he stumbles back. He takes his gold, stumbles back
how much
inside.
do each
Comes
of us
back.
buy him in gold?
We see him pick up a jug of moonshine as he stumbles back in.
Three big X's on the front. Yeah, that was 150 gold for the cart. He leads you out to his barn.
30 each. If we split it evenly.
They're telling Ralph too.
Oh, I'm not gonna make Ralph pay because
Oh,
Ralph's standing back. He's like, "That's not my stuff. That's your payment that you're dealing
Yeah.
with."
we're not giving him any of our profits because he didn't ask for it.
fair enough.
He leads you to the barn, and there's a big, huge cart there,
Mhm.
farm cart, open back, tall sides, like a hay
Mhm.
cart style thing. Kind of old, but looks like it'll do a job. Big four-wheeled one.
It
Two
can
horses on the
hold the
front.
weight just of the it's normal stuff we have.
Frank and Bill. I'm. If anything happens to these horses, I care about coming.
Yeah, I'll trust. I care. Also, your mic cut out, by the way.
Mine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Frank and Bill, his two horses, and if anything happens to the horses, he will hunt you down.
Trust me, I won't let anything happen to these beauties.
Okay, good. Here's some.
I know how
carrots for them
important
if
they
you
can
get hungry.
be for someone, a hardworking fellow like you.
Yeah, you get it. All right. On your way, then. Get
Well,
on the land.
While
So,
I'm thinking about it, I marked this area so we know where to return the card later.
Oh,
Okay.
Vagri is making sure to keep track of that because he wants that mech. He wants to get it working. When Ralph
Yeah, I
mentioned
don't blame you.
how much money he could get from it, and also it's a challenge now to him. He's just like he took it as a challenge.
The guy says, "My name's Raymond Frand. You're bring it back to Frand Ranch."
Yeah. So we should be able to get that back to Neverwinter, and
He stumbles back inside to
Yeah.
do his air quotes work that he's very busy doing. Drinking.
okay. So,
You
do we
guys
need to do
load up the
anything
cart,
before we
I
get back to
assume.
Neverwinter? Or are we good?
Do you want to make another stealth check to see if you can properly hide the?
I was gonna
Walker
spend
this
extra
time.
time just to properly make sure it's
Okay,
fully.
you'll get
hidden.
advantage +5 on top
You
of
know
your
what? I'm
plus
gonna
2.
roll stealth too to try and help.
Okay. 17, 24. Okay, yeah, it's very well hidden. Yeah, you guys all take your time.
Put it
you
up
find-
against some rocks and everything.
You find a lever inside that gets it to kneel down on its legs and like crouch down real low and behind a rock with some branches and brush all over
I
it.
rub some mud all over it so
Yeah,
it's not. You can't see the shininess.
it's not a shiny tank.
Well, and you can't see the difference in it. It
Yeah.
doesn't stand out
Yeah.
because I still would say any type of metal would still stand out.
Okay, you guys
Among
make
other stuff.
your way back to Neverwinter.
All right.
Cart and all your stuff.
It's so it takes a minute to load. It is so pixelated
Yeah,
when it
no,
is.
right.
Do we come in? Which gate do we come in?
You would be coming in the north.
Like
east.
there. Okay. So first stop, we should head and drop off those batteries first.
Ralph's already
Yeah.
breaking off. Ralph says, "Up,
Wait for us.
I'll take care of the battery delivery. You guys get paid. You get a contract.
Mhm.
Rest up. Take your get ready for that thing they invited you to.
Mhm. Let's
Um,
head to the guild
Well,
hall and get some information on what we can get, who we can hire to maybe work with this adamantine to get it working, like get it in some more valuable condition.
you want to do that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I
But-
want to make something out of one of them. I just don't know what yet. Maybe an axe. That'd be cool.
Hmm.
I
And
feel like a
then tell them
tower
that's
shield
out.
would be awesome.
This is the one thing I forgot to prep. What you can do with your adamantine. Basic ideas, but nothing fancy.
Mhm.
If you guys have any cool ideas,
One thing I was thinking of is a tower shield
tower shield, yeah.
would be fucking
that-
cool. Like
that
one
would-
where like you're setting it down in that direct. If anything attacks from that direction, is going to be harder to. Like you know
Oh,
what I'm
like the
talking about, one of those big shields
deployable cover.
kind of thing.
Yeah, more of a deployable cover type situation.
Yeah, kind of like you know those really like tall like more rectangular shaped ones
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that they would use where you don't run forward while holding it up. It's one where you
Oh,
are
phalanx.
like that
like
kind of
that.
shield.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
not a bad idea. But I was thinking because there's plenty of material. If you think about it, a foot by a foot by an inch thick,
Yeah, you could turn one of those into a tower
big ass
shield.
shield.
Yeah.
And then take right half of a different one that forged into a weapon.
Yeah, that's
And
going to
then
be
you'll have a
expensive,
third
but
one, yeah.
yeah,
Hey, how durable is this shit?
fucking, you know how hard it was to break.
Yeah, I know. That's my point.
Yeah. Okay, so let's head to the guild hall and get some information because they should have knowledge of who we can get in contact with, even if it's one of those things where it has to be shipped off to be worked on by someone specific. Because who knows, it may be something that the only real good way to do this is have the dwarves work on it. Because you know how good their forges are.
Yeah, so you guys go to the guild hall and you ask around. They obviously point you to the section for the blacksmiths guild. And you're met by a dwarf, an old dwarf. He shows up. He's wearing a suit and tie. He looks very uncomfortable in it.
I'm
Looks
gonna
like
I'm gonna go up to him and say, "We have something you might be very happy to work with."
eh, prove it.
Well, it's
One's
kind of
behind me.
heavy for us to carry in here. You want to come out to the cart and look? It'd be better for you to
sure.
see it.
Stuffy ass piece of garbage place.
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna assume we have like a sheet or something
He waddles
laying
out.
over our stuff.
He says, I'll be goddamn, that's pure adamantine. Where did you get that?
We may have ripped it off of a destroyed tank in the trenchlands.
That's the best place to get that kind of shit. Hey, what are you looking to do with it?
So
Either a tower shield or something that will not break and hurt like that.
Adamantine. There's a couple guys I could work with. I got a proposition. My name's Craig Narkin. They've been saying I'm too old for the forge, and I gotta sit at a desk now and turn
Whatnot.
Revolver's microphone down because it's getting. I can hear myself talk.
I cannot imagine somebody making me stop my craft and sit at a desk all day.
Bullshit, right?
Yeah. As a fellow creator, I respect your enthusiasm for the craft. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
What was your proposition?
I am one of the few people, I don't care what anybody says, that can properly work with adamantine. You got some elves out there that Alternative throw. Fuck it. Listen to me. I can make anything you want, and I'll do it at a discount if you help me get out of this fucking office.
And
What?
how will we do that?
Hire me. Hire me directly. Uh, guild, old dwarven guild dog. You can't tell me to not take a contract if I'm hired directly. If you go
Fair.
through the guild,
Mhm.
I have to put in the paperwork. I'm put at the bottom of the damn list because I'm too old.
Hmm.
He's got like a shock white beard and like almost no hair left on the top of his head, and he's wrinkly as hell. But he's got like that weird old man strength to him.
Mhm.
Like
The
you don't
wiry
want to fight.
muscles.
Yeah, like he could punch a hole through a solid concrete wall if he felt like it, type guy.
Mhm.
Okay.
So what we were thinking, you want lizard, fucking
Yeah, follow me back to
Scaly.
my old forge, and he starts
Yeah.
waddling off into the distance.
You want to hop on the cart? We can ride there.
Yeah, sure. He hops up and he leads you to a nicer stone house in the craftsman quarter. And off to the side is a shuttered up building, and he
Grabs a
runs
plank
up to
and
the door,
rips it.
pulls a bar off of it, pulls a key out, opens it up, and dust comes out. And, like he clearly hasn't been here in like 10 years.
I wave my hand in front of my face.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. He's all he runs.
He's moving faster than you would think somebody of his age could.
He looks over at the forge and snaps his fingers and says a word and
Fuck yeah!
fire bellows from it, and the coals start heating up, and the lights on the ceiling turn
What was
on.
this man's name again?
Craig Nark.
Craig Narkin.
Can I see if I know anything about like his history?
Roll a history check. Yeah.
21.
Yeah. So your family's dealt with craftsmen like this a lot. They sell old scrap and weird stuff to them all the time. He was very well known in his, but like he basically disappeared off the face of the map. With a 21, the rumors are he he's from a dwarvish noble family, but he also beat the hell out of an elf who insulted his work about 10 years ago.
Like
That's
the elf deserved it. You don't insult the craftsman's work.
Yeah, so the rumor is he was commissioned to do some big work for an elf, and the elf basically said it's too brutish, do it again. And the next day he was working in an office with some bruised up knuckles, and the elf was
In the
already
hospital.
back home. Yeah, he teleported himself back home. Dead, never came back in there.
So the issue is just aesthetic then.
Yeah,
It's dwarven aesthetic. They don't make fancy elf shit. They make things
it
that are
works, and it's the best.
Practical, not
they are
ornamental.
practical.
Perfect.
Practicality over looks.
Okay, I asked our
Form
dwarf
over
friend-
function. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I mean, function
So I
over
asked
form.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so hypothetically, if we were to make the tower shield from this, one that would be the type that if you didn't want the enemy to get around you, you would plant it and leave it as a wall. Is that possible?
So he pulls out a piece of paper.
Basically, if you're trying to defend a point, you didn't sink in and free up your other hand.
So he starts drawing. So you have like a normal tower shield like this, maybe with a reinforcement in the middle. But then you'd want to be able to stick it in the ground with some spikes or something down here, and then it would expand off to the
Well-
side.
Can Vagri can Vagri also help point out some stuff?
Yeah. You could have.
So I was going to say you could put some
I could
put
talk
some
to,
rails here and have it go out in an angle, so even if they push against it, would just dig farther. It would hold itself up against the ground.
You'd need some kind of. That would require because you have to be able to hold it. So if you have the rails sliding in the way, you'd smash your hand in there pretty quick.
Well, no, but if you
could,
put them between the two plates and have it latch, and only you have to unlatch it after setting it down.
so you want like side profile there to be a slot in the middle that the things pop out from inside, so
Yeah.
you can.
And the inside part doesn't really have to be anything special metal wise. It could just be something to protect the inner workings from the elements and everything.
Yeah, so it could pop out from the sides, and then the top and bottom would flip up with hinges there, so it could be more compact on the inside.
Yeah.
And the sides are more just to keep projectiles from getting towards you.
Vagri is just like you can see they're getting into their element.
Yeah. So you guys spend.
I've unleashed a monster.
Yeah.
Times
Yeah.
two.
You guys probably leave at this point to let Vagri and Craig deal with this. You go off and get some food somewhere, and when you come back, they have it all written up.
I feel like the biggest downside would be just time. Like you can deploy it, but it takes like your full, you can either
prep work more.
You have to use pretty much your whole turn to do it.
Yeah, so
which is fine if we're depending on the situation.
It's like mobile cover.
Yeah. But if we're going towards an enemy, it gives us time to lure them to us.
Yeah.
And if not, I'd always sucker punch somebody with the spiky bottom of it.
I feel like that would be
this is going to be like Vagri, his head would pop up to about here on it. Scaly, your head would be up about here. Monkey would probably be around here.
And you could crouch. You could crouch.
Boltar.
You could crouch
here as well.
Get full cover.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something that you would like if for like Scaly would be able to have it strapped to his back.
Yeah, I can make this. Couple issues. If you want, it's gonna take a while. This will probably take about a week to make. If you throw a bit of extra money, I can get some extra hands in Blood Trust to run it. Let's see. Basic, no enchantment. Well, first thing, there's two ways we can do this. We could make it out of steel, and then coat it in the adamantine. Make it adamantine plated.
Which would probably lighten the load a little.
Yes, it'd be a hell of a lot lighter. If you want to make this out of solid adamantine, it's going to be thinner, and it's going to use up. You're only going to have half of one of those sheets left, because there's going to be some wastage.
Yeah, there's only so
any scraps I have left over, I'll let you keep, but they're going to be largely unusable for anything other than.
What about the coating? How much
maybe.
would you need for that?
Coating, I would only need one of those sheets.
And what would be the downside of the coating?
Coating, slightly less protective. If someone hits it with particularly powerful magic, overwhelming force, it could damage it badly.
I feel like so we have. I don't know if we really have much else to use the remaining adamantine for. Like the half plate should be enough for like a axe head or something like that.
I mean, so
well, my question
the rest
is,
of it, I
with
can make all
adamantine,
sorts of stuff.
was it? How potent is it for, say, enchanting?
Oh, extremely.
So,
better than platinum.
Shield, oh wow.
Yeah.
If we
somewhere between less than mithril, somewhere between gemstone and platinum.
So we could have a get an enchantment that could make it a little bit easier to carry.
Mm-hmm.
That can be just
Lighten the load.
disabled when we have it planted, so its weight will hold
I
it in place.
enchantment. You're gonna have to go talk to
Yeah,
either
but
the elf
I'm just
guild
thinking like that.
or maybe a secret down south.
I think using the full shield would make sense, like fully
Yeah,
out of
I
adamantine.
agree. Because here's the thing: I say to everyone, well, a C3 made me the enchanting my hammer where it can be heavier. Why not do the opposite?
Yeah, like is it like I'm like can like we can talk to them and find out about that. But either way, we'll be able to find enchantments that will be great for it. Um,
Uh,
what so for the weapon, like for the remainder, um, if Scaly's going to use this, what what should we use the remainder for? I'm asking y'all.
Well,
He'll
how
tell you
many
he can
weapons
make
can we get out of a
pretty
half
much
plate?
any standard medium-sized equipment, any kind of medium-sized sword, a spear. He could make a couple
I feel
spear
like an
tips.
axe head would make sense.
Axe. He could
Yeah,
make
great axe.
a
Just
great. He
need.
can make a great axe
Yeah,
head or 3 hatchet heads.
yeah.
Um,
Huh.
Um,
out of
what
uh,
about a longsword blade?
longsword blade. Yeah, those are pretty thin. No great swords, but yeah.
Oh yeah, great swords also they would be difficult to wield because the weight at the end of it would make it a lot harder.
The crossguard and hilt of the longsword would probably be just standard materials.
That's fine. So I'm gonna. So
Here.
I can we.
Well, the great axe with the mithril, you could always put something epic on there, but hmm. Let's think for a second. Are we going for speed of hit, or are we going for durability of hit?
Um. Real quick. I was gonna say. The lightness of it would be useful for making it easier to move around with, because just logically, made full out of adamantine would be very difficult to lug around, even if it's.
Well, yeah, but if you're making
Yeah.
an axe head, you can just make the
But for the
handle on
axe.
something lighter.
Oh yeah, for that something. I was gonna say. Actually, one second. Let me. Admiral, I'm gonna message you something real quick. I have a question.
Yep. I mean, yeah, if you want.
Mhm.
It's you.
Yeah. So I'm more than likely switching out Vagri for a different character.
Oh.
Um Mainly
Not
because
permanently.
not permanently, but he doesn't the way he would be I am playing him just because the way I created him doesn't really fit well for this type of like current story, and it's really kind of difficult to play him. Not fun as
This
Fair
is
fun
enough.
more this is more
RP
combat
wise.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just
So
switching to a
the
combat
character I'm
character.
planning on switching to uses a
But don't
longsword, but
Okay, I gotcha. Go
yeah,
for it.
that's what I was just gonna say. Because out of the longsword is what they use,
if
just
yeah,
weapon wise. I'm not gonna
I
tell you
would
what the
say
character is.
don't prophetically make a long right this instant.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can also save it for later to
Yeah.
decide at a later point.
Okay.
Because we may have an idea later on.
Okay, so we'll hold on to
Mhm.
that last half of a plate
Mhm.
as a resource.
Mhm.
Okay, that works.
Um, so Admiral, can Vagri like do the rolling and everything to try to fix the barrel on that machine gun
On the
to sell it?
machine gun,
The one that was bent.
um, so the way I've been figuring it out how to get because you can't, according to the rules of the universe I made, you can't fix it. You can make a new thing that does what you intend to do it, but you have to basically accidentally invent a new way to do
Oh,
something
I
that no
meant
one's ever
like
done.
can he just bend
Yeah.
it straight? Like not like see if he can try to compare like is it able allowed to look at the two together and try to make them look the same?
You roll a intelligence check and a wisdom save.
Okay, because he's not trying to fix it, like necessarily understand how it works, just how they're different and try to make them the
The
same.
same.
Because you're really skirting the edge of the magic here.
That is literally Magri's life. Intelligence nat 20,
23 on the intelligence.
wisdom save 5. It's
Okay.
gonna hurt, but he's gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, so you get these Craig's working on pulling some stuff out, working on finishing designs before you figure out how much he's going to charge you. And you pull out these guns, and he says, "You want some tools? I can help clean that up." And you tell him you're going to try to fix it, and he's like, "Yeah, sure, buddy. You can use whatever tools you want in here. I'd love to see that."
Oh, also, I would get I do have to say, with tools, I would have advantage.
On regular stuff, you
On
would.
any checks using tools that I'm proficient in.
Yeah, on normal checks, you would, but you're also
Okay.
getting disadvantage on this, too.
Okay, so just be normal. Okay, just
Yeah.
checking.
Damn.
Yeah. This you're defying the gods current.
Okay.
All the gods, not just the good ones or the bad ones. All of them.
Just the whole pantheon.
Yeah, you're pissing off the whole pantheon when you do this stuff. They're largely unconcerned about it,
because I'm not doing
reasons.
it for power. I'm doing it pure out of
it's
Curiosity.
you're just a weird little guy.
If it was for me to recreate something to distribute, I feel like they would be a lot more upset.
Yeah, so you start banging on this. You get like a level out, and it's like your vision starts getting fuzzy, and you start getting a pretty nasty headache.
I flip down my goggles, shake my head a bit, and continue working.
Yeah, and over the course of about 2 hours, you get this thing. It's harder and harder, and you splitting headache. Nose starts bleeding at a certain point. Take 6 points of damage and
What?
1 level of exhaustion. Your
Alcohol.
brain is hemorrhaging from this because you failed your wisdom save.
Damn.
But you get it done. And it's fixed.
Holy shit.
You see Vagri just sit up.
Craig looks over to you. Holy shit, dude! What the? How did you
He-
do that?
He wipes the blood. He's just like, it's not anything I've not done before.
That's not healthy.
No shit.
No,
You sit on that chair over there. I'll get you some water.
No, it'll be fine. He flops down on the floor, losing his
God,
balance.
jeez. You see how to do this shit
He
normally?
sounds slightly drunk.
Lightheaded.
That's hey, Revolver's alive.
It's like slurring like you're drunk, but it's because his brain is concussion type.
Yeah, it's not.
Sorry.
You're not having a good time. You got a migraine. You want to be asleep. Your joints hurt. Your neck hurts. Yeah, it's like
But
when you're severely dehydrated and you just don't want to move.
My Vagri, only reason he does this is because for some reason it's like a drug to him. When he does figure stuff out, like
He
even
gets
if it
adrenaline
hurts,
high.
the joy of doing something like that is worth the
you
pain.
Basically took apart the mechanical internals of this thing that were wrecked and just improvised what it's supposed to do, and you can backwards engineer a new way to do that from this just by throwing stuff at the wall and seeing, and eventually
What's
you
this?
you cycle it, you pull the trigger, click, pull the trigger
Like,
again, click,
can I describe how he
and
does it?
just works. Yeah, sure.
So as he was working on it, every once in a while you'll see him just after he puts some parts and stuff in it, you'll see him attempt to cycle it and see if it's working. Like he's not really doing anything like specifically like choosing specific parts. He's just like, this looks kind of like that. Try it. Like he's just putting things together and attempting to see if they work. Because he doesn't the one of the reason I feel like the reason why he is able to do it is because he doesn't fully understand why those parts work together. He just knows these are the parts that look similar. They can maybe fill the gap, so he just sticks them together.
Yeah. So you now have 2 working machine guns.
Well, time to get lots of money.
And Craig looks at you and says, "I'll buy one of those off you for what price did I set? Oh, buy one of those off you for 2,000 gold."
Oh,
Damn.
Sure, he says. It seems like it's hard for him to think of the right words.
I'll let you know. You're allowed to check if that's a good price or not.
Do y'all want to help? Do y'all want to
Yeah, I'm
help me
helping.
check? Because I would say Vagri
But
doesn't
I
even
roll.
consider it because he is out of whack at the moment.
But I roll.
Intelligence or
Insight.
insight. Yeah, insight.
Well, shit.
Anybody else want to roll?
Yeah, monkey. You immediately know he's lowball. You're not
Say
sure by
something.
how much, but
You can tell Vagri. He's just out of whack at the moment. You can also just say Vagri. You might want to wait until you're rested before you decide. Because
Yeah, do that.
You have to take a nap and stuff first before you make deals.
I'll do that. You're a smart monkey.
Well,
And you
I'll
just see
tell you
Vagri
this.
just lay down on the floor.
What I'm gonna charge you for this shield? 2,500. If I fail, if I fuck it up and break everything, you don't gotta pay me jack shit. But I can't make the adamantine reappear if it's destroyed. So, 2,500. Give me all 3 of those because I'm gonna use probably a little bit of the third plate too. And yeah,
Okay.
give me a week. That a deal?
Vagri's curled up on the floor, passed out.
Yeah, he gave you a glass of water, and it's just like, take him with you, please. When you do
Yeah,
go.
we will.
Who's gonna carry him? Not me.
I'll do it.
Do you guys pay him for that, or do you try to barter?
I'm not trying barter, but we pay some now. We'll pay the rest.
On completion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll what's your counter off?
Well, how much gold does
25,
everybody have?
2250 would be a good idea. I have 1,110 at the moment.
2,500. Okay,
Max,
and since I'll be the one
take my money.
primarily using it, I'll go ahead and pay 600. I have 1,161, so I'll pay 600 now. I'll pay my half later, or I'll pay up the rest if it works.
Okay. So, do you want to go to like the next day so we can like sell the rest of the stuff?
But
Yeah.
potions,
Oh yeah.
the wild magic stuff.
I already thought of a name for the shield.
Yeah. I think we should do the selling stuff and everything.
Yeah, let's go ahead and sell what we can.
Does Vagri lose the exhaustion once he wakes up the next day?
Yeah. So it's getting pretty late at night anyway, because
Alright. I give our dwarven friend the 600.
and you know the funeral, whatever it's gonna be, is gonna be in front of the palace at 4 o'clock the next day.
Yeah,
PM?
we ready to go.
4
Go
p.m.
ahead.
So.
Yeah.
You want?
I was gonna say
I was
4
gonna say,
a.m.
I
is
just go
way
ahead and go
early.
handle selling, or we can.
We
need
can
to
sell
hurry up
stuff
on
in the
that.
morning, and then head to
Yeah,
the
but we
funeral.
gotta be careful that people won't swipe whatever we have left over.
They won't. They won't.
If you store
Sure.
it at the you have
You
a
just store it at the guild.
at
Oh, I didn't know that.
the mercenary guild you can.
Mhm.
Okay, we head there.
They would not. Nobody. I don't think anybody would fuck with a mercenary guild of this scale.
Yeah, it'd be
There's the rare case of a new member joining just to steal, and they're dealt with swiftly and violently.
Yeah, it's one of those things where a mercenary guild is one of those things you don't mess with.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm. Yeah. So can we roll do our go to some of the actually the people who get first dibs on it anyways are the capital.
Military.
Yep.
So let's go up there in the morning.
And any weapons or technology stuff, the adamantine account.
Mhm.
Which is a good thing you didn't
But
sell
we're
that
not
machine
selling
gun
it.
because
Also, we're not selling it either. The adamantine, it's first dibs on selling it
yeah.
because they didn't mention anything about keeping it.
Yeah, you're allowed to
Enforcement.
keep anything you
Yeah,
want, but if you decide to sell it, you
They
have to
get
talk
first
to the
dibs.
military first. Yeah,
Mhm.
you're figuring they're more worried you'll find something ridiculous and dangerous,
Mhm.
and they can say, "Hey, we'll just give you a shit ton of money. Leave that here. Don't ever talk about it again."
Mhm. If he gets that mech working on a different power source, they will be very happy.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, Ralph said that's
You'll have a good portion of land worth of money.
yeah.
They'll probably just give you
50
land instead of money because it's easier.
50,000 gold is the
Damn.
yeah.
All right.
Depending on who you sell it
Will
to.
they pay anything for the
Oh
bits and
yeah, soul
pieces
coins.
of
We also need to go by
dragon
the
I got?
church and sell those. Not sell them, but give them to them and
Did
get a
you
reward.
remember to grab the soul
I
coins?
grabbed them out of the mech.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. When we put it up, I removed the soul coins before we stored it.
I didn't hear you do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, where are you guys heading next? You guys
Let's go
went
to the
back to the
capital
guild.
first.
You took a nice long rest to heal Vagary up.
Let's go to
And
the
rest from the traveling.
I guess we would go to the military.
You wake up about 6 a.m.
Thing. Where would the main would it be the military thing also be at the
Question, how
thing,
much
or would
time
it
do
be
we got
separate?
to the funeral?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. So
Okay,
you
so
wake up at 6 a.m.
Mhm.
Okay, so we got 10 hours.
Early day. Yeah.
Would we go to
right.
the what is it called? No,
So yeah, your
the
headquarters
main
are here.
thing.
The
My map screwed up. Give me a second.
What the fuck would that be called? The place where the royalty fits.
the
Oh,
palace.
the castle.
Palace.
Yes,
Would
the
we go
palace is up
there
there.
to sell to do the military equipment stuff?
You could also that
or is
the
there
military barracks
Admiral?
are over here along with the prison and the armory.
where's their supply the quartermasters
Could
and
you
everything
zoom
are there?
out the map?
What did you say?
Okay, I'm looking at the map. Something's buggy.
What's buggy about it?
It used to show the whole city.
Oh
the
no,
whole
this is a
giant
separate
area.
one because the big
Yeah,
one's
no.
laggy.
I have
Okay,
I
that's what I was
have
trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I have 4 quarters for everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I didn't
Actually,
know.
I'm gonna ask at the guild hall where we're supposed to go to speak with them about selling this.
Trent will say, "Oh, hey guys, mission went well."
Yeah. I
Oh,
also
big time.
fixed this machine gun.
You what?
I fixed it.
That's not
It made my head hurt quite a bit, and I feel a little bit hungover, but I'll be okay. It's not my first time.
Trent,
that's not
he's not kidding. He tested it and he got it. It's working. Trust me.
Trent is very confused now. Okay. Great.
Military's don't want it.
Yes.
Where do we take it?
Go to the
I feel like also because of the way he
was
fixed
his
it, it is
name?
obvious that it isn't quite the same. Like it
But it's still
it
cycles.
looks different. Like
I
no,
think I think Admiral Krav's over at the barracks in the guardhouse right now,
Mhm.
by the prison.
Over here.
Yeah.
Let's go over there. Where's the temple? Is that on the way?
Oh yeah, for the thing.
Oh, the temple is on.
Right here.
I'm gonna say it's that one down there. So you'd have to go
Let's
across.
hit the barracks in that first, then head to the temple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that.
So you guys roll up with your cart full of junk, not junk, but like stuff junk.
make it.
Yes,
It
things.
looks lumpy.
You need my things, my tools, my things.
It's my trinkets.
your prize.
Precious.
It's
The
that
shiny.
Nasty halflings takes my precious.
No, it's the goblins who takes my preciouses.
Yeah, I don't have a map for in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you roll up to there, and one of the guards says, "Halt! State your business."
We have a load of equipment that y'all get first dibs on.
Ah, you're the guys that went to the trenches.
Yep, and we
Oh,
got a
that's
lot of stuff.
And the guard next to him holds out his hand. The guy flips him a gold coin. Win. they were clearly betting on whether or not you would survive the
Did you
trenches.
bet we're gonna die?
Most people don't come out alive.
Well,
It
we
was a
had.
we
safe
did better
bet.
than that, bitch.
No, it wasn't a safe bet. I am from. I don't remember what the Goblin Clan would be called.
Those aren't trenches that you normally go into. But yeah.
I'll tell you.
They
I
don't
saved
go
the
in the
guard
the
real
where they
quick.
go is a lot less dangerous.
What's up, Mickey?
Still dangerous,
Okay.
but nowhere near that.
I'm gonna be a smartass. I had one dragon tooth I managed to pull.
Okay.
Oh, when we killed a dragon, hell
Don't
dragon
say that yet. Don't
thingy.
say that.
Mac,
Sorry,
remember what I said last
go
time?
ahead. Sorry.
You're getting ahead of me. I
Go
said
ahead.
I'm holding the dragon tooth, just flipping it in the air with the coin. Like, really? You thought we'd die? And
Make
I
a
catch it and hold it.
dexterity check.
How
or
big
a
is it?
sleight of hand. It's pretty big.
I'm like, I pull it out of my pocket and say,
About 6 inches long.
You should
okay,
still
never
make
mind.
it. You
I didn't know how.
got it.
No, let me rephrase that. I pull it out of my pocket and say, really? You thought we'd die? That you underestimated us. And I put it back.
I think
Just
the
to be a
guards are looking at you
smartass.
like, let me. They react to that. Positive or negative?
Do they realize it's a dragon tooth too?
They're skeptical. They give you a weird like a raised eyebrow and they wave you
I'm
through.
just like, oh, there was some weird. It was a
Sure.
weird mech dragon thing that some
Yeah,
imps.
we crushed its head in.
That imps also put some of a black dragon on it. It was originally a green dragon, but they put parts of a black dragon on it.
That's
Although
weird,
it was
man.
weaker than a real dragon.
They're just kind of looking at you,
No,
waiting
that's-
for you to go
And
in.
he gestures at Revolver. He's just like, for some reason, this guy was always
Boltar.
terrified of it. It's just a big lizard.
Oh yeah,
take
Boltar
offense to that.
revolver. You never saved from your the
Hey.
entire fight.
They all got scared of it. I don't understand. It was just a big lizard.
And yeah, I'm
What's
the one
what's
that crushed its
what's
head in.
Boltar been doing today? Did he go with them or is he off dealing with personal stuff?
Ow.
I'm with you guys.
Okay.
I haven't got
Okay.
anything planned.
Yeah.
For now.
He's gonna say, but yeah, can we go in and speak with the admiral?
Yeah,
we go in?
he's in his office. They wave you in and you find his office. I
Load
forget what he sounded like.
He sounded British.
He sounded, I do a terrible British accent unless I'm specifically doing Barsimian.
No, wait, no, that wasn't him then. I don't remember what he sounded like. I thought he sounded British. No, that was Bruce
Barsimian
Simmons.
sound
just
normal.
just meant it up.
Make up a new voice. Every time we meet him, he's
Hey.
gonna have a different voice.
That'd be funny.
There you are. I had reports of you guys coming to town.
He's Russian.
I think that was.
No, Isikri is more like this. She talks higher pitch. This guy is more
He's
lower
like a
down.
Russian.
His last name's
oligarch.
Krav.
He's a Russian oligarch.
He's an admiral. He's not
Okay.
rich. Doesn't pay well.
Okay. He's a Russian
We
admiral,
walked in.
pre-communist empire.
He follows you down to the courthouse and meets you at the cart, and he says, "Yeah, you are interested in some of this stuff. Are
Does
you
he
looking to sell
notice?
any of? What are you looking to sell?"
Does he notice the machine gun is different looking?
Um,
Like it
No.
is quite it looks quite obvious that it has parts being
he rolled
swapped.
really low.
Okay. Well, we have this here machine gun, and this here machine gun,
2 machine guns, okay.
and this here uh
Mortar.
mortar
Mortar.
with a mortar shell.
You brought it loaded and ready to fire.
It is
the middle
not
of the
loaded.
city?
Wait, did we take the shell out? I
Never
thought I
said you
told you to
did.
take the
mean,
shell out.
let's just assume we did, because we're not that stupid.
Okay.
You
okay.
really
Aren't
are
we,
a mad
though?
engineer.
Valkyrie is stupid enough to do that.
Okay, let's just assume I was smart enough to try and get the damn shell out ahead of time.
Valkyrie's the type of person where he'll
Or
get
Ralph-
distracted and forget
Ralph
to do stuff
probably
like
would have
that.
been smart enough to do that.
Yeah. So
And then we
if
also have 60 rounds for these machine guns.
60 rounds, okay.
Quick question.
Did y'all want to keep those other guns? I'm gonna keep the pistol. Actually, I don't need the
I'm
pistol.
keeping the
I had my other crossbow, and we have this
2
pistol.
rifles. You have 3 enchanted pistols, not just regular pistols.
Ooh, they're enchanted.
They're all +1s.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Only the one of the rifles was a +1. The other was just a regular.
Well, I don't think Vagri even noticed. I think he just thought it was thought it was just because it was a pistol.
Yeah.
Wait, why is the longbow in mine twice?
You probably grabbed it twice.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
you were given both.
Oh.
Yeah. You took one to take the ammo out, and then
Okay, I'm selling the other one
So
then.
I'm gonna say I have my pistol here. He holds it out. I think it's just a normal pistol. It's pretty cool though.
Wait a minute.
I didn't know they were this good.
oh, that's one of the officers' pistols. Yes, they
I thought
mild
it
enchantment.
was. I've never actually had one of the pistols before, so I didn't know that.
One of those standard cheap mass-produced enchantments that just kind of makes it a little bit better at everything.
It'll be worth more then.
Real quick, Admiral.
Yes.
I got longbow +1 in here twice, so basically the rifle, both of them.
Yes. One of them shouldn't be a +1.
Okay, I'm
That's
selling the
Unless you
basic
already
rifle.
had a +1 but one.
And he's gonna
Shut
look
up.
over at who was the other one who had a pistol?
Me?
Yeah,
Monkey, and say,
going.
"Do you want pistol rounds from me, or can we sell them?"
I'm gonna keep my gun, so I don't know.
How many rounds you have again? Actually,
That's
you
not
lowered
it.
mine by
That's
1. I shot one.
I
so
have
need to lower
21
mine by 1.
bolts.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here, take these 4 to top you off to 25. They hold 5 rounds each. Or how
10.
much do they hold? 10.
10 each.
Okay, so I'll give you 9 more rounds, so you can have
3
a
mags,
full
yep.
3 mags. And I'm going to sell the remaining 10.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay, so for the handgun, he will offer you. I'll give you 300 gold. This handgun. That is a fair price.
What about 325?
Make a persuasion check. That's good enough. That's very low increase. Yep, he'll give you 325 for that.
I'm just gonna write these numbers down so I don't forget.
I'm doing it in a
Okay,
calculator
I'm
right
selling
now.
that standard
I'm just
rifle.
writing them on my notepad and I'll list them off
Standard
afterwards.
rifle. He'll. This is a chance that I will give this.
How much? Your mic cut
We
out.
have a lot of these left over, so they're not.
Well, I have a good handful of rounds for them as well.
Mm.
See.
Yes, the ammo is also extremely common.
Okay,
Everybody
I'm
got
just
one.
getting rid of the rifle. I'm keeping the other one then.
Mhm.
I asked the Admiral though. I asked
How
him,
mu-
how much would you for some materials I got from a dragon?
What do you have? I mean, we don't
Scale,
specifically deal
poison,
in that.
It'd be
acid.
better for those to just go to a regular merchant. They'll probably have better prices.
I mean,
Probably.
yeah. I also
And I have like
forgot to.
20 pounds of dragon meat.
If you could do me a favor and the meat, if you take it to a butcher, they'll buy 20 pounds. They'll give you 200 gold for that.
Okay, what about the blood?
The blood, I had all that listed. I forgot to add it to my notes. If you'll do me a favor and save that till session,
Yeah.
I will have
Gotcha.
that ready for you. Yeah. Because I know there's specific uses for
There's
that. I can't
also
remember.
prices and everything.
You know what?
Um,
Just be safe though, and I get rid of the 2 hand grenades I have. Frag grenades.
No, those
I don't mind that.
I want.
Oh, I'll keep one of
Okay,
'em.
they're very useful though.
Okay, I'll keep them.
you show them the hand grenades.
Yeah. Go ahead and
Nah.
show them because who knows? He may offer enough to make it worth it.
I'm glad you brought these to
show
us.
'em,
These
but
are elite. We cannot sell these. They are elite. They are too dangerous. They are unstable. We had a few incidents every
Can we keep them?
Okay, then
blows
yeah,
their
I'm getting
fucking
rid of
leg
'em.
off. Yeah, I will give
Mhm.
you.
And we're not allowed to keep them.
No,
But if they're
I knew it.
unstable, wouldn't it be more dangerous to keep them stockpiled? Because if
I'm
they one
offering
goes
to
off,
pay
they all
you
go off.
instead of just confiscating
Okay.
them.
Okay, yeah, I'm giving you
Damn
the
it.
grenades.
Why you
Then.
show him it?
How much for them?
75 gold each.
Okay, so that's
80?
150. I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm
I
not
guess
that
we'll go with
barter.
that
You see, you're
price.
gonna take them either way. I'm taking the price
Did
now.
did
Okay.
you sell the rifle for 80 as
Okay, the
Hmm.
rifle for 80.
Because
Did you?
your mic cut out when you said that. So
Yeah, I didn't hear you say
80
whether or not
each
you
for
did.
handguns, right? I mean, in grenades.
75 for each of the grenades,
Oh,
80 for the
75.
unenchanted handgun.
75.
You're
80.
at
Okay.
475 total now.
Okay.
Um,
If
80.
you're doing also 80 for that rifle, then.
Yeah, I'm selling the rifle, the extra rifle I have, and the 2 grenades. That gives me. Lost my train of thought. 230. I'll take
How
that.
much? How much for the
mine,
mortar?
I'm taking it.
For the mortar, those are pretty good. We have a lot of ammo, but not a lot of mortars. I will give you 1,500 gold for that. You could use a couple more.
Wow.
They're very useful. We have hundreds of rounds of ammo for that shit.
1750.
Make a persuasion check.
16.
Yep, he'll agree to that. Deal.
And then finally the 2 machine guns with the rounds too.
23 total. Let's see. Machine guns. Well, those are very useful, especially during sieges if someone gets inside. We don't have a lot of. Do you said you have ammo?
Yeah, 60 rounds.
60.
Not the most, but it's enough to get by.
As long as you do burst fire.
They come in belts of 40. I'll give you 30 for the full belt and 15 for the empty belt.
How much? Only 30?
It goes fast. That's the issue.
But they're rare, and that's less than a gold apiece. I would go for 50 then. If that's the lowest I can go.
Deal. So
For
that'd be
the
50
full
for
belt,
the full
and then
one
how much for the
20.
lower one, the half one?
You have half a belt, so 25.
25. Okay. Then we have the 2 machine guns here. Both in working order.
Or at least they cycle.
Guns. He will offer you 2,200 per
For both or for each?
200 more than Craig offered for each.
Where the fuck did that go?
For each? God damn.
There it is.
Yeah, you guys fucking made out like bandits. You found a lot of the stuff
So 2,200
Yeah,
each. 20
and a couple power
2,300.
helped you out really good.
How about 2,300?
What did you persuasion?
19.
Yeah, 2,300. He'll take it.
God damn.
300.
That's some money.
They have very deep pockets, and they don't like.
Oh, monkey. Ralph went to deliver the batteries while we did
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
while
yeah.
we went to rest. And yeah.
Oh, I do have a question for you. Out of curiosity, do you know how much is let's can I
Yeah.
roll to see if Vagri would think this is a good idea to ask him?
What are you asking?
To see if it would be if I were to be able to get a back to work on a separate power source, if they would be willing to um
Bargain.
Yeah,
bargain.
roll a like insight check against yourself, I guess. Yeah. Um. You think if you could, people would pay anything to have a new power source for something like that, and the military would pay more just to keep it out of the hands of criminals.
Let's say um let's say I found a hell stumper and
Mm,
am
one of
looking
those
to
two-legged
work
thingies.
on it and get it to working on one of the more easily accessible power sources.
Well, there are no current power sources for.
Well, I'm not talking about one that like I create a new
You're
one. I'm
saying
talking
you
about
want to invent a new
no,
way.
I'm talking about getting it to work on a new power source. Like find a way to power it.
My friend, my little friend, if you did that, you could make yourself the richest man who's ever lived.
Would it be possible for me to get y'all's assistance moving it to my workshop?
You have a workshop?
I would assume that he has one at not like a like one he rents out
Yeah, sure.
working his projects.
Well, I don't believe you
And
could possibly ever do this. So, like, you could. I'm not going to have my guards that.
No, I'm asking like if you know of somebody I can have help me transport it because it is quite
I
heavy.
mean, you got your mercenary group. You could ask. You could pay some of them just help you move it.
I just thought since y'all probably have more
They're
experience
and
moving more heavy equipment.
in the poorer areas, younger people, you could hire them, pay them a good wage. There's always people looking
okay.
for.
I was just thinking like a good rebel. I just was thinking since y'all probably have experience
As long
moving
as long as you're not
heavy
powering
equipment.
in the hells do. I got.
Oh, I would not do that. That's wrong.
Yes. He's gonna roll an insight check. Roll a deception check.
Good thing I have. Good thing I have.
Ooh, 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 ooh. He narrows his eyes at you, but doesn't say anything.
He's gonna say, "Oh, also, I will say thank you for my roll 20 just crashed,
Oh
motherfucker.
no.
God damn.
Thank you for help for being willing to buy all this from us.
Yeah, certainly.
If we get more equipment, we'll be sure to bring it by.
It's not illegal to sell this stuff normally to people outside of the city, but we do prefer if you ever find more of this,
Especially
bring it
because
to
you
us.
don't want it to get in the
There-
wrong hands.
He kind of pulls out one of the biggest buyers is the Don.
Well, the Dawn
we are-
is a
we are-
bastard.
Yeah, we are very worried about himself even further. So yeah,
Why the fuck
if
am I doing this voice for him?
you do that every time I do a new voice, you slowly shift into the voice I'm doing.
I don't know why. I feel it's yeah. Okay. I think Vagri would take his gold and go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, probably the best
Boltar.
idea.
Yes.
You, while this is happening, you feel a tap on your shoulder. Do you want your background to be stuff that happens relating to your character to be secret, or are you okay with them hearing it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. You see a little blink. You turn around. You see a little blink of light in the distance. Keeps blinking.
Can I see what it is?
Roll a perception check or a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Perception is wisdom.
Oh yeah.
So it is perception.
Yeah.
That's one thing I know. Because I can't imagine how good my perception and investigation would be if I had that all on.
You remember seeing this light the first time you started getting your powers. This is
Ooh.
the Pixie Pixie wants to talk to you.
All right, I go closer to it.
Yeah, it keeps leading you off into a garden near the barracks behind some bushes. And the Pixie shows, "Hey, Baltar, how are you?"
I'm well. I am well.
Good. As you know, we have our deal. I have a favor to ask you. Yes.
Name it. And I shall do.
You know Beat Kraha,
Mm,
the bar owner in town.
yes.
He, in his possession, has something that is required. Our friends. He will not miss it, but we very much miss it. I need you to get it for me. It's a necklace.
All right. What is it?
It's a
A
necklace.
necklace.
Yes. A pretty little golden necklace with a blue gemstone in the middle. It's a little bit. He keeps it. He keeps it in his dresser in his bedroom behind the bar.
Okay.
I do not dirty my hands with mortal things such as these. Get to the law! And she flies off into the
Alright.
distance. Poof! Do a puff of smoke disappears.
All right. Now, to commit to breaking and entering.
You could just buy it from him.
Where's the fun in that?
Do you go right
not
away?
breaking the law.
What are you doing before I left?
You still got like a good 9 hours until a funeral. They were currently negotiating prices, parts.
And we're gonna next head to the church to
Yeah.
give back
Yeah, I got
soul
time.
coins for money.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna drag Boltar off to Beats Bar.
Do
Yeah,
we
but
notice? Can I
unfortunately,
roll
I
to see if
cannot remove
Bagri
my
notices?
token.
Like he's not gonna follow him or anything.
Are
Just
you
to
trying
notice if
to?
he's gone?
Are you sneaking at all, Boltar? Or are you just walking away?
Yeah.
Okay, then you roll a stealth and Vagri roll a perception.
He doesn't notice. He's too enthused. He's too happy looking at his
Okay.
gold. Also, for me, it would be passive perception, technically, but yeah, you know that.
Yeah. Okay, so his bedroom actually be upstairs. I don't have a sheet.
I feel like that kind of building it would be stairs on like the back that go up to it.
Yeah. So
Or like on the side or something, because I know a lot of
along
even
this
in
side,
new
there's
cities
some
and stuff have stuff like that.
stairs that lead up.
There's also stairs inside right here.
That leads to the inn.
Okay.
He rents a few rooms every once in a while. but his is separate. He keeps it walled off, so you can't sneak in
Yeah.
from. You have to go outside.
A lot of places that have like
Watch
shops
first.
and stuff have stairs right now, separate from the actual built shop. Upstairs
Okay,
places.
so yeah, you find yourself at Beats Bar. It's pretty busy, serving drinks. It's early morning, but there's plenty of drunkards around town. Plenty of war vets.
They
that
obviously don't
living
have a
off their
law about
pension.
serving liquor before certain time.
Kind of fantasy world, they don't give a shit.
I'll be right back.
The Christians never got a hold of prohibition laws.
Do they have
In
issues?
this
Do they have
world.
laws against
Must have
public
the hour.
drunkenness?
As long as you're not
Like
annoying
disturbing the
people.
peace type laws, then, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you're disturbing the peace, yeah, the guards will throw you in a drunk tank.
As long as you're not causing issues, they don't care.
No. Care. Yeah. So what do you do, Boltar?
All right. What room do I suppose is the dresser in? Like, is
Well,
it?
The Pixie, which I don't know if you ever named the Pixie. I'm leaving that.
Nah,
Up to you.
there wasn't a name. You can make one up, and I'll just go with it.
Let's random name generator.
Cosmo. They're not the fairy. Whatever.
It's Miha Piwo.
Mihakiwo.
Miha Piwo.
Okay, I'll name that shit.
Mehapiwo.
You know, you can just DM me.
Okay.
Write it down.
Yeah, so she told you that he keeps it in the dresser in his room upstairs on the second floor. You assume that it's on the second floor.
I assume
You've never been in his room. You don't know where it is.
I have a very ridiculous plan in mind.
Okay.
All right, I go around the back, and
You can go back here.
yeah.
I put the amount of gold we would each get in chat in the notes channel.
All right, and then I'm gonna cast spider climb.
Okay. Yeah. Make a stealth check. Again.
Okie dokie.
It is.
You're kind of doing this in the middle of town.
I was just trying to think if that's what kind of components, like what kind of, is it verbal, somatic?
That's a 6.
It's touch. That's it. Nothing else.
No, I meant no for like the casting it. He didn't put it
Yeah.
on there though.
One action, touch, single range. It doesn't.
I meant like if
component-
it requires you to say something.
Yeah, under components, nothing. You just do it.
Oh, because it's not a spell for him. Never mind.
It is. It's just he just thinks about it and it happens.
Yeah, because he's a monk. He's special.
What?
He's a warlock.
I'm a warlock.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's a warlock. He's special.
Nothing anywhere close to a monk. Anyway,
It's the
Yeah, so
opposite of a monk.
you start you do that thing where like you think about it and then you put your foot up and then your second foot up, but then you lose balance on your waist and you like can't quite hold your torso straight and you bonk your head on the ground and you go ow, and a kid is like, oh shit, what's that guy doing? That's and shouting out and pointing at you. And laughing.
Oh, hello there, small child.
What are you doing, mister?
I'm trying to climb to the second floor of this building.
Why are you doing that?
Because I have stuff to do. By the way, can you help me for a little bit? I need
Yeah,
some
sure.
leverage.
Where's their parents?
Kid gets under you and starts pushing. You notice other people are starting to look at you.
I ignore them.
Okay.
Fucking until the guards come, it's all good.
Yeah, you got time. That
Yeah,
rolled
alright.
pretty well for you.
Can I climb? Okay.
Yeah. You climb up to the second. You finally manage to like figure out how to properly balance your own weight, and like you have to like lean up a bit while you're doing it, like you're climbing up a steep hill, and like kind of grab onto stuff. But yeah, you climb on up and you make a perception check. This kid's down there laughing his ass off. You're weird, mister.
I'm literally Spider-Man.
You are wearing red. um, yeah, it's not too hard. He doesn't hide his own bedroom. You see a window and the door off to the stairs to the right that you didn't go up for some reason. Um, the window is closed, but you can see inside. It's a dimly lit bedroom. The shades are pulled back a bit. Some dressers and a bathtub in there in the corner. It's pretty sparse.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Now, before I go in there, I'm gonna quickly use. Hold on, let me see what it's called again. Fucking shape changer. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
What are you gonna change
uh,
into?
I'm gonna change my race into a. I don't know. Put the
You can only change between medium and.
Dragonborn.
Okay, so you're turning yourself into a dragonborn. What type of
W- White.
white
Is
dragon?
there white?
Okay. So yeah, you take a second and like your shoulders shift a bit, your head elongates a bit, your skin gets smooth, but then sharpens out into scales and yeah, sharp teeth. Weird. um, yeah. Okay. What do you do now? You're
All
now
right.
a white dragonborn in a red robe, sideways
On
off
the
the
side.
side of a bar.
Yeah. Can
With a
I
kid
see
laughing at you.
if? Yeah, I know. Okay. Is he inside the room?
No, he was in the bar downstairs
Oh, okay, good.
serving
Can I try
drinks.
to open the window?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Now, do I have thieves' tools? Is the question. No, I do not.
Yeah, make a sleight of
Alright.
hand at disadvantage then.
Yeah. Oh
Isn't he
God.
trying to go through a window?
Yeah, he's trying to unlock the window.
Oh, is it okay?
Oh God.
No. Tink! You get like a fingernail in there and you're trying to snap the fingernail off. Ow. And it's jammed pretty shut.
Hmm. Well, I tried going in quiet. Hmm. Hold on. Did I check if the is it locked? First of all.
The window is locked.
Okay, because if I try to open the window and the
Is the
window
door
was open,
locked? You haven't even tried his door.
Shush.
But
Shush.
well,
It's funnier to stumble around.
Hmm. I wonder how quiet Eldritch Blast is.
Not quiet. It goes boom. It uses force damage, so I'm guessing it's like a big bang.
You know what? I have another idea. Can I use? Can I ask the small child to try to pick the lock?
Yes, against the law. I'm going to get the guards.
No, no,
My
wait.
mom said if I ever saw someone break into a house, I should go get the guards. I'm going to get the guards.
But
And he runs
this
off.
isn't a house. This is a tavern.
Let him try to persuade him.
Okay, make a make a persuasion check. That's a good point. I
This
can't just
isn't
say
a house.
no.
This is.
Like to see if he can persuade him that this isn't a house, it's a tavern. It's not the same.
No, the kid rolled
But
really
it's a
high
child.
on
It's a
insight.
child.
He rolled a 19 on insight,
Oh
man.
fuck.
He's like, no, that's bad. You're a bad guy. I'm going to get the guards. And he waddles off. He's like 6. He runs away.
He should really not be out on his own.
I'm a complete failure
Is this a
alone.
safe neighborhood though?
Yeah, it's pretty safe neighborhood.
It's
It's
you
a
know what?
nice
I
part
have
of town.
more time. I have like. Can I judge how much time I have?
You
Based
don't
on
hear any whistles yet. Well,
Hmm.
roll a perception check.
you know, the guards will probably not believe what the kid says because this is pretty
Oh,
ridiculous.
they probably
But
will.
a white dragonborn hanging off the side of a tavern trying to break in, that's pretty
human in a
unbelievable.
red cloak that turned into a white dragonborn, the kid will tell them. In the front of his eyes.
Yeah, they probably won't
Okay.
believe him.
I don't think that'd be too unheard of.
We could also just go tell the bartender.
Well, his
That
mom
is
doesn't.
very true. So now I have
His
to
mom
rush.
lets him
Can I
roam
try?
around, but he's not allowed to.
Can I
You
try
can't
to
go into the
open
bar.
the window again?
It has a no children's allowed
He
sign.
doesn't have to go in. It's the
Yeah.
open door shout. Someone's trying to rob the place and then leave, close something.
But he's
Who knows?
a little kid. He sees the no kids allowed sign and he doesn't go in.
He's a good boy. He listens to his mom.
He's a mama's boy.
Yeah. Make another sleight of hand check. At disadvantage again, obviously.
13.
Same as the last time. Nope. Clink.
Just break the window. Take your fist and go. Psh.
You don't fuck it. I break it.
Make a stealth check. How are you breaking? Are you just fist straight through, or you try to put a piece of cloth over it first?
People are
Put
watching.
my cloak over the glass and try to.
Yeah. Just make a stealth check.
I've gotten tired of trying to lockpick this shit. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Luckily,
This is like one of those comedy movies where somebody's trying to be stealthy but can't do shit.
looks like
Hold
something
on
just
up.
happened. Looks like there's a fight starting in the bar. They didn't hear you. Seems like.
Did it at least break?
Yes, it's shattered.
Okay, yeah, he opened the window and climbed inside.
Well, he's gonna be even more upset now because he's gonna fix his window.
Yeah, you
Hope it
climb
doesn't
inside.
rain.
I try to unlock this door normally. Put a fast.
It's a dimly lit room. The bed has some nice sheets on it, grassy green. Paintings of trees and flowers on the floors in here. It's weird. Yeah, it smells kind of like a forest in here somehow.
Alright,
But
I
yeah.
try to find the dresser and rummage through it.
yeah, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no, he ward saved it. Wisdom.
Yes, wisdom save.
Bro, what is my luck?
The air in here is really sweet, kind of heavy. Yeah, you're feeling kind of tired, but yeah, you see the dresser off to the side.
Why am I feeling
Fey
tired?
magic.
You don't know. Had a hard day. Who knows?
Maybe he's taking it. Maybe he's stealing. Maybe the fairy's asking him to steal from another fae.
I mean, he is a dealer. So probably.
Could be a fae in disguise.
I mean, okay, I try to go through the drawers of the dress.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Rolls a nat 1.
Why do I have such bad?
That's a 2.
You had to say something.
Yeah, there's socks in here. He has hooves. Why does he have socks? This is weird.
They get cold.
Some shirts. There's like another pair of shoes in here. He doesn't wear shoes either. Weird. You're looking through his underwear drawer. You can't find it. You keep looking. Make another wisdom save.
How long is it going to be till the guards get there? Now I'm wondering. Are we going to have to bail him out of jail?
Guards still
Probably.
haven't. You still don't hear Russell's wisdom save.
19.
Yeah, you feel this air is really sweet and heavy, but you're fine. You're fine. You can keep going. Make another investigation check.
It's his sleeping aid. He just forgot to turn it off.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, you search through some other drawers. You look at the night table. Oh, you can't find it. You can't find it. You hear the bar's gotten quiet. and you think you might hear footsteps, make another wisdom save. Maybe you should have insight checked your patron. um, yeah. You're feeling a little bit more tired, but not. Yeah, no, that bed's looking nice, but no, you can keep searching.
It's his sleep. It's his sleep aid. He just forgot to turn it off.
Make another investigation check.
Can it be an advantage since I'm narrowing down the search of the
Sure.
foreman? Okay. If I roll below a 10 on both rolls, I'm going to snap my own neck.
Please don't.
Oh no! Yeah, no. It's not in there. You're looking under the bed, under the sheets. You're knocking on boards on the
Turns out there's
wall.
just a fucking jewelry box sitting on the fucking nightstand.
Make. I'm starting to rewrite reality here to make it a reason why you can't find it. Make another wisdom save. This time at disadvantage.
Fuck.
Maybe the dude's wearing it.
You're. That bed looks really nice. That looks like the most comfortable bed. You start to hear bird song. You just really, really need to take a nap. And suddenly your eyes open. You were laying down in the bed. And standing in front of you is Beats, holding a little golden necklace. And says, what? Well, time to shake this off. Oh, I didn't add him. Shit. Give me a second.
Was I
gotta
right that
add
he was a fae?
person.
If
There's
I
Oh
was
no,
right
I didn't
that he
save
was
it. Do I have it in my
fae.
phone? I made such a good character.
Look in your downloads.
It's not in my. It's not in my computer.
Look in your phone.
That's what I'm doing.
Downloads.
This would have been a couple months ago. I made him.
Yeah.
Oh no, it'd be in screenshots. That's why. There we go. Just give me a second. I'll share it to Discord. Who you see?
That'll be easier.
I'll put it in a handout later.
Put it in just general or notes.
Yeah, put it in general.
why am I cursed with bad rolls?
I think it's because you made a contract with a fae. Yeah, it's a fae. It's a fae.
Yeah, so Beats, his deer head disappears, but one of his antlers stay. His ears droop down a bit and get longer in color. A staff forms, hands disappear.
Matron.
He grows maybe an extra 2 feet tall from the 7 feet he was. He's like, yes, that's better. Now, he points his staff at you. Who sent you? And he's before you can get a word out, he's like, wait. Sniffs deeply. Ah, yes. Snaps his fingers. And right in front of him, a pixie appears. And he grabs her. What did I say their name was? Miha.
I can remember.
Miha. You banished from this realm. What are you doing back here? Beats. I didn't think you'd ever take this form again. I thought you were retired. Like, archfays do not retire, young one.
Oh, fuck, he's an archfey?
Just because my realm was destroyed in the doesn't mean I can't still some power in this one. You send this poor fool to steal from me. Yeah, I didn't buy it. He's like, enough, I understand. Back to where you came from, and a burst of light, and your pixie is gone.
Where is she?
I banished her back to the Fey realm. Now you have several options. One, you could go on your way. Teaching that pixie a lesson is a reward enough for me, honestly. Don't ever try to steal from me again, and we can call it even. I can offer you an alternative. You see, a pixie can only offer so much power. I'm sure I can sense and reached what the limit of what she could offer you. You will never advance. With her, you will never advance past. They are weak creatures. You would have had to make, to continue gaining power, you would have had to make a deal with someone else eventually. Out of character. Pixies, they can get you a little bit, but if you want to continue being a Fae.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah. As soon as you said pixie, I thought of this whole thing. I was like, this is yeah. You can agree to help me expand my domain in this world. And I can continue where she left off.
Dermot, use some alcohol.
What?
I was making a joke. Never mind.
So, those are
meant
your
to be muted.
options. Don't worry, I don't mean any people in this world the good. I don't wish to see most life. I just wish to observe, have the bar fights here are usually amusing enough. But let's say I want to franchise, spread out. I'd ask you a favor, leave some trinkets in other bars around the world. As long as you serve me well, your powers will continue to increase. What say you?
Well, you make a pretty interesting offer. As I shift back to my human form, but
There we go. It was hard keeping the true sight. Gives me a bit of a headache.
this is even my true form.
That's not even his true form either.
Yeah.
He uses the true sight to see your most basic stay as mostly.
Yeah.
That's how I always kind of
I'm having too much fun
mind cannon
with doing Miha's tasks. Not doing anything serious. You got a good thing going.
Well, she'll likely never give you a task again for a good 10 years, but very well. Off you go. Get the fuck out of my house.
Bye. I jumped out.
You
I
sure?
jumped out his window and cast gaseous
Okay.
form.
You're gonna have to find that. That was my way of letting you keep leveling up as a Fey Warlock, because pixies don't. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Okay.
Multi-class.
Yeah, you can multi-class. You could take a deal with a different devil. You could find a
devil?
way to a devil, a demon, eldritch being.
He's gonna
Horrors from beyond
become.
the stars.
He's gonna
You could
become.
also. I could also make up some ways for you to help empower Miha, but you'd also now have to free her Fey realm because she's been banished.
I feel like the empowering her sounds fun. Sounds fun.
Yeah, I can make up all sorts of stuff, but that was the easy,
maybe
quick way out.
maybe his final quest would be to eventually she becomes What was the guy he was meeting? What was that guy? He was a
Archfey?
archfey. Maybe she can
Yeah.
become an archfey if he helps her.
Any fae can become an archfey. It's
Interesting.
difficult. It's very difficult and usually takes thousands.
And maybe he can try to help her take the power of another archfey.
Why is an
Eventually. Long-term goal.
Why is an Archmage running a bar?
Because it's fun.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because he
You don't
enjoys
know.
watching people get drunk and beat each
Yeah,
other up.
you don't realize that you don't know
have
what's
all the
entertaining to an immortal.
The only person that knows about this right now is Boltar, and Boltar hears in his mind as he's leaving. Yes. Also, if you tell anyone about this, I will properly fix it so they don't remember it, and I will also turn you in. Have fun changing back into your form.
Well, now with
I
that
will say you
gruesome
don't fuck
visual
with
in
an
my mind,
archfey.
Yeah, I try to find the rest of the group.
Okay. Yeah.
No, he should have to roll to see if he can find us.
I am flying. I am flying through the sky as a dust of wind.
Like a fart on the wind.
Yeah, exactly.
That's about being out on a limb.
Okay, so we're going to the temple.
Yeah, so you guys have at this point you've made it to the temple. Boltar's not back yet. You see one of the Red Crest priests there. That's the group that they pull from all of the different denominations of churches and whatnot.
They're like
And
a
they take volunteers from everywhere.
non
They represent the pantheon itself, not
Yeah.
individual god.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Like they're like a chaplain, like you get like at military bases and stuff, where they don't represent one specific religion.
Yeah, each one they have on their right shoulder the red crest, and smaller on their left shoulder, the crest of whichever god they were originally from. Because they still
even chaplains usually come from specific religions, but they are able to do the stuff for any religion.
Yeah. So you walk in and you see a guy with the crest on his shoulder of Bahamut, the platinum dragon.
Isn't Bahamut the bad one, or is that the good one?
Platinum dragon. Metallic dragons are the ones.
What was the one that's the evil dragon?
Tiamat.
Tiamat, that's what it was.
Multi-headed. Yeah. It's a Hydra dragon. Yeah.
Terrifying.
When we walked up,
I'm gonna say I'm holding a bag with the soul coins in it. And I go up and I say, we're here to turn over some soul coins that we located.
Yes.
in the trenchlands.
I lift it up and I set it on the counter and it goes clunk.
Oh, always. Yes, they're like tungsten heavy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, but I meant I had them like in like a bag, kind of backpack bag. I take it off and I just lift it up to the counter and goes plunk as I set it down.
So and he's like,
like you said, it was quite a few of them, but there's a good
15.
chance a lot of them are evil.
Yeah, you found these in the trenchland. So I assume you've heard of our standing bounty for freeing the soul.
To be honest,
To be honest, I feel like a lot of these aren't going to be good souls, but if there is any, I'm very hopeful that you can free them.
If you found it in the trenches, it's they had a stockpile of eons, tens of thousands of years leading up to the war, but they burned through a lot of them and had to resources. But yes, we can start this process. May I have your names and we can reach you once we figure it all out? He looks like he's like an 80-year-old guy, wispy beard.
What race is he?
Human.
Human.
He's very old, yes.
My name is Valerie. Is there any paperwork we need to fill out? I know oftentimes with this type of thing, there's lots of paperwork.
I keep good records. All I need is your name, where you found, and where we can reach you.
We found them in the
northern
Northern
Neverwinter Trenchlands.
Neverwinter Trenchlands. We
Yes,
also in a damaged health thumper.
Ah, yes. At least those things. I remember as a cleric, this time, those when you spotted them, they were easy to take out. Got a few of them under my belts, guiding bolts here and there.
What do you mean easy to take out? Those things look tough.
Oh, quite lightly armored. They were scout vehicles. They weren't meant to
Yeah.
stick around, and they had the defenses, but no, the big ones. The big ones. And he gets like that
You
1,000-yard
mean-
stare in his eyes.
You mean like could it be the one you're talking about? Something that was however long you said that leg was, that had
140
legs
feet.
that are
The destroyers. Mobile fortress destroyers.
Wow.
These would take out entire battalions and. But let's not. He shakes his head a bit. Let's not dally on my past. Yes, these coins. Yes. And he takes down your names and the that you can be contacted through the Jade Dragons and find out what we can do. It shouldn't take more day or two to find out, and then a day to the relevant souls. You had 15. I am going to roll that right now. You know ahead of time, and the funds will be available to you. I'm going to do 3d5 to up your chances a bit. Minimum of 3.
And what was the amount they get reward for?
200.
200 each.
The per coin. Wow.
I don't see it.
How do you do?
Nor do I.
/roll number D number
Yeah, I was trying to do it as a GM, but
/GM roll
3d5. Yeah, it's fine. So
5.
So yeah, in 2 days you will get 1,000 gold.
Split between the 4 of us, so 250 each.
Okay.
I'm.
The church takes freeing those confined unjustly by the hells very. Especially if it's been for a very long.
Your microphone keeps cutting out, by the way.
Mine?
Yeah.
Is that better?
You'll have to talk a bit so I know.
Blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah.
much
blah.
better.
Yeah, I can keep going.
Can we?
There's
did you see my message?
Yes. It's been
2.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm fine to keep going.
I think we're good
otherwise
to go to the funeral.
It's
Yeah, we're good for the funeral.
Okay.
Just wait. Just go to tavern, relax a bit, and then before the funeral, just then go to it.
I have my script here.
Mm-hmm.
I did a thing.
Yeah.
Where I wrote out
Did
the
you
whole
see
thing
my
again.
message, Admiral?
Yes. We can talk about it in a second.
Yeah. I meant like after it's over, like kind of thing.
Let's see. Okay. So yeah, you guys take your time. You find this monkey. Your adoptive dad shows up to accompany you there. He's in a really nice suit and everything, playing the part of rich philanthropist like he always does.
Gregory puts on his best outfit. It looks
it's only
okay.
singed on the tips of this.
No, it's not a suit or anything. It's just they look like just normal like clothes most people would wear to a normal, like, respectful gathering, but not quite the best matching. They don't match in colors.
Scaly, being, you know, not exactly the most city person.
Yeah.
He's not put on his best, like,
Vestments.
cleanest robes, basically, for, like, ceremony, and just showing that.
You know what church clothes are?
Yeah,
You got your church clothes.
That kind of that kind of clothes, but mismatching colors, like colors that clash. Because
God.
they're all just, like, he
That's
doesn't
true.
understand.
Khaki.
It's all well put together. It's just
Yeah.
looks like a Jackson Pollock.
Like, it's
So,
not bright colors, but they're just like, you have like this dark purple
Yeah, blue,
mixed with
wearing
this
a
like
white shirt with white pants.
No, like I'm wearing
and
like it's this dark
alligator
purple,
shoes.
it's like this very like deep dark purple like jacket, but with like this off like burnt orange shirt undershirt and some just white pants or like
You're
beige
not even getting the
pants.
blue orange combo that kind of goes together. You're getting purple and orange.
Yeah. That's what I
They
mean.
cla-
Like it's like he tried, but he doesn't understand how to make it look good.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys get. I don't have a setup for this.
Yeah, that's fine. You can describe it.
he-
It's fine for certain things for you to just describe it.
But it takes place.
I feel like it would take place at the palace.
Yeah, outside the palace. So the town square is right around
Question.
here in front of the palace. Yes.
You know how they have that big graveyard like in Washington?
The Arlington Cemetery.
Do they have something like this? That?
Um, it's they more have catacombs
Oh, okay.
underground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So there are thousands of people, tens of thousands.
Like,
Everybody knew Barsemian. Everybody liked him. He spent so much time in the town after you were just spending his days walking the street, helping people, doing things, having parties, just trying to make everybody's lives better. That everybody's here to see his send up.
and he's made impact on so many people.
Yes. And everybody looks up to the balcony in front of the palace that the empress or emperor, whoever's in power at the time, they've always made speeches from there. And Empress Oceana walks out wearing black dress, veil, and everything. Flips up the veil and says, "My dear citizens of this great empire, I'm glad you could join me today in remembrance and celebration of our nation's greatest hero, Captain Barsimian Hort. Those who didn't know him are likely expecting a long speech and some such events. Those who did know otherwise, however, as per his request, this shall be at most a celebration of his life." There's a commotion behind her as someone runs up with a gun and shoots her in the face. No. Yeah. A courier is
Time stop.
escorted up by guards and bows and hands her a letter, which she, if you could see close enough, you guys have pretty close seats because you helped with all this. So you can see her get like this confused look on her face.
Am I there?
Yeah, you're there. You met up with
Okay.
them after the church. Yeah.
Okay.
And she looks at the letter, flips it around, pops it open. She says, "Apparently, Barsimian paid to have this letter delivered to me at the event of his death during my speech that he assumed I would give against his wishes." Great. "Hello, my dear. I assume you didn't quite follow my instructions. Yes. And are giving a speech right now. That's okay. But I'd ask you to relay my last words to the people of a new Neverwinter. Hello, all you good people. I spent too many years watching the world spiral into... I gotta spread this out a bit. I made these too wide. Spiral into despair during the war. and I swore when it ended I would spend the rest of my life, and maybe some of my afterlife, if I can, bringing happiness to as many as I can. So chin up and wipe those frowns off your face and enjoy the festival I had set up while you were all looking at the Empress. Uh,
Say what?
yeah. Everybody suddenly turns around, and a force of about 1,000 people had quietly set up stalls, carnival attractions, and decorations all over the city behind the palace while everyone was looking at the Empress.
How
He-
the
He
fuck?
dumped a lot. He clearly dumped a lot of money.
Probably
on
had a
prepping for
lot
his
of money,
funeral.
but
Yeah.
I feel like in his will, a certain percent of his money had to go towards that.
He spent a lot of it. The Empress is smiling a lot, and a lot of the decorations have a big smiling face of Barsemi on them with a big thumbs up next to it. It's super weird. um,
He's a cheeky motherfucker.
No, I
She
feel like
continues-
that's. I don't feel like that's weird. I feel like that's somebody who wishes to celebrate life and not the death.
yeah, pretty much.
Not
Yeah,
only
I'm with
death.
him on this. That's awesome.
She continues reading. Oh, one more thing. Please press this button. Courier reaches out his hand with a big gray cube and a big red button on it. She cocks an eyebrow, looks at it, looks over to her advisors, and they shrug. And she presses the button. Suddenly, in front of all of you, two giant gramophone horns flip up out of the ground, and you hear Barsimian's voice say, "It's time to party!" and, and like horns start going off, fireworks start blasting from the rim of the. They were all like expertly hidden inside the stone around the.
Like you gotta wonder how long he's been planning this kind of thing.
He was very bored in his retirement.
Okay, Scaly as applauds. He just starts.
Yeah,
slowly
everybody
clapping,
is
like,
going wild. Everybody's loving this. The Empress is laughing. But then the ground starts shaking.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
A lot.
oh,
Like an earthquake. Roll a perception check.
oh, fuck. Vagries if to say that.
Monkey sees it first. You gotta keep rolling. You can hear a faint rushing of wind from behind you. Let's see, where is it? Layer, token layer. This is Barsimian's house up here. It's coming from the direction of Barsimian's old house. It's flying into the air. The entire house.
Where?
What?
I think you were on the different map.
No, it's right here.
Where? Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's literally a giant manor house. Rockets strapped to the side is flying
fuck.
into
Vagries'
the
eyes
air,
go wide.
and everybody's staring at it like, "What the?"
Vagries' eyes go wide. He's just like, "That's awesome."
It hits about 2,000 feet up and shatters into like 500 pieces, and those all rocket off in random directions and explode into massive fireworks. And it's
Fuck yeah.
it's not an illusion. He did that.
He
Vagry,
tells the giant firework.
Yeah.
Vagry just is speechless in awe, wishing he could
All-
do something that
All
awesome.
Scaly can say is he wishes he could have met this man when he was alive.
So she continues reading a note. It says, "Sorry about that." I'm doing it in his voice now. "That house was filled with so many booby traps. I was devils coming to find me, and I assume if you're reading this, they did. I don't remember half of them, so to stop people from squabbling over who gets my property, since any descendants to give it to, any family, fuck it. Throughout the city are 4 solid gold 2-foot tall busts of my face. the first people to get all of them back to the guardhouse gets to keep the land that my house was on.
Did you say
Go!
2 of them?
He turned it into a Willy Wonka contest.
Vagry's just gonna be like,
that's
I would
where
have rather had the
we'll
rocket
end
house.
it. The Empress is leaning on the railing with her hand in her face, just like shaking it slightly. Guards are trying to keep people from trampling each other. People are running off into the city, and next session, you're gonna see if you can earn yourself a base of your own.
Yay.
A base that doesn't have anything on it anymore because
Vagry,
the house blew up
Vagry
into
looks
the
disappointed
sky.
because he would have rather gotten the rocket house.
Yeah, that house was full. Like that house was 70% booby trap.
It was
Less
one of those
house
things
than
where you
booby
go
trap.
in there, you're probably not coming back out.
It's like take the Winchester house, condense it down, and then make a house out of that.
So
Is it more or less dangerous than the trenches?
Who knows? It's gone at this
Suddenly,
point.
Suddenly, ceiling guillotine.
Yeah. And monkey, your dad laughs and walks off back towards the manor.
Are y'all gonna go search for it immediately, or how?
Well, we can figure this out
that.
next session. We're
Yeah.
done.
Okay.
That's why I didn't want to
Yay.
answer your question yet.
Okay.
Figure, yeah.